Welcome, welcome. I know this live stream is about 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 hours probably in the past. Yeah, we're quite aware of that. Quite aware. We're also aware. Oh, Claude, I watched it on the YouTube channel after it was done. I refuse to participate in that nonsense. Now, hold on a moment here. Want to make sure they could actually clearly. What's up, Bugs? This for my late people. We're gonna do the breakdown of Team LeBron and Team Durant, and we have some very shocking revelations that's gonna happen within this live stream. I woke up, my little nap turned into a big nap, and through my big nap, I had to go back and watch WandaVision. So I'd make sure I was through with that. Now I'm done with that. We can do this. We'll discuss WandaVision at a later time. Now we got to get to what we're really here for. Team LeBron versus Team Durant. First, this was not going to happen. Then they changed it to, well, we're going to just have them do this. Then Kevin Durant wasn't going to participate anymore. So they weren't going to do it. And Adam Silver was like, no, that's fun. We need to do that. The people get them interested in the game. We're going to mix things up again. We're going to go back to East versus West. But now we thought about it and said, what do we want to do that for? Forget doing things that make sense. Let's go ahead and just wing it as always. So what do? They go out and they attack. They attacked like vultures. That's right. All the new people, Gina Thompson, I just woke up from sleep not too long ago, taking a nap. Screen is frozen. Is my screen frozen for y'all? Oh, wow. Hold on. I know how to fix that. All right. Are we back yet? All right, looks like we're good in the hood. The Casino Man is back. Wow, they really trying to shut this down, huh? What is happening here? Uh-oh. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. Do not adjust your dial. We will attempt to try to fix this anomaly. Think I know how to fix it. Stick around. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Aha. They trying to silence me. Why you want to silence me? Yeah. Zeno has broken the chains. You thought you were going to silence me tonight. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zeno got some tricks in the bag. I done broke your hoes. Trying to silence me. Think he gonna silence me. Yeah. Don't want me to talk about Team LeBron and Team Durant. What? Oh, we finna get it on. I'm here to tell you why they want me to not do you the justice of telling you what's going on. They know what I'm going to say. When I tell you that all of these things were predetermined and that this whole thing was a setup, it was a setup, ladies and gentlemen. And this was done by the National Basketball Association. I'll be right back. And I'm right back. They set up the entire world They set up the entire world. See, what they did was something really slick, not simple, but slick. They decided to set this up in a way that they wanted the company man to play ball. When they started selecting people, don't y'all find it a bit strange that the number one team in the NBA with the most valuable players, they got 2 players in the All-Star game that's been selected, they were selected last. And the reason that they were selected last is because they were told to be selected last. All because Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert both spoke about the corruption in the NBA. This disrespect was purposely done. They purposely set up all of you to fall in line. This is the NBA showing their disrespect back to the Utah Jazz. It was strategically done that LeBron and Kevin Durant, when they draft this team, they don't pick the Utah Jazz players to the very end. And company man LeBron James comes out and disrespectfully says, well, it's just like playing a video game. Nobody plays with Utah. You mad because they beat you by like 40? No, William. It was deeper than that. It went deeper than that. Rudy spoke on the league too. He did about a 4-minute rant on the refs, just like Mitchell did. But what he did was open Pandora's box. But we'll double back on that. I just wanted to let you guys know that right up front. This is what it was about. The league selected this team. They were just there to spew the names off. You didn't know that? LeBron got all of the players that the league want to promote. Kevin Durant got all the players in the league that the people from the hood like, but don't really give a damn about. This is strategically done. LeBron first pick, Giannis. Right? That was his first pick, Giannis. Then he came with Steph Curry. Then he came with Luka. Then he came with the Joker. And that was his starting lineup. Now let's look at those 4. As far as marketing, any dollars that's been spent on the league for Giannis, Steph, and Luka. And now the Joker names get mentioned, even for MVP. Those are, and LeBron, those are 5 of the top promoted players in the league. And who did they attach them to? Their guy. Their guy. It's a setup. People from the hood don't like Steph. Kids like Steph. People from the hood, they like Gang Dollar. They don't like Steph like that. They the main ones hating on Steph. That's why I had to come here to let you guys know this is a setup. They have been playing you and playing you down the line. That's why they're doing this fake draft stuff. It's ridiculous. Now, that's the starting 5. Let's get to the bench. Oh, LeBron took Dame. Why? Because Dame Dollar has been marketed now because he's hitting all these big shots. He's just like Steph. Let's get Dame on there. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is on the team. You know why Ben's there? Clutch Sports. Chris Paul. The reason why he's even in the All-Star game, and they talking about he's MVP and all that, that's crap. But Chris Paul, also Team LeBron. Jaylen Brown. Paul George. Then they took Sabonis, and because of default, they got Rudy. So they tried to make it look as if nobody wanted the Utah Jazz players on their team. Now let's look at the other side, Team Durant. I'm kind of disappointed in Kevin Durant for playing along with this. He probably didn't have a choice. This is a league call, Smokey. This is a league call, Smokey. To let them know you don't speak out against the league against us. We show you. Yep. Well, it didn't quite go that way that a lot of people would think. It went the way that it was designed to go. If Kevin Durant, and that's why I told you this is the danger in doing something like this. NBA players, their personalities, they don't gel or mesh well with other personnel. They don't. They don't keep themselves abreast to the situation. The Utah Jazz coach just saw his players disrespected. But he's going to play ball. But they said they know what it is. And we all know what it is. And it's terrible that this has happened. But I've always said this from the day they announced that they were going to do this draft thing where they start selecting players. I'm like, okay, players have friendships. It's a very fragile. Everybody's emotionally super sensitive and so feminized that they get emotionally attached over stupid stuff like, you drafted him before me, but we on the same team. Yeah, but you picked him first. These type of things are going to come up. I told people this. I said, what happens when one of the captains on the team and his other buddy is a reserve, but you know he ain't better than one of these other superstars? Are you going to select your buddy first? What happens when you don't select him and he's your teammate? What's going to happen then? How the NBA going to get around that? So to get around that, you know what they did? They fixed the whole damn thing up. They set it all up to make everybody happy. So the first pick of this draft from Kevin Durant's team was Kyrie Irving. So naturally, LeBron would take Kawhi on his team. He was only MVP, right, of last year's finals. Wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won. So you don't take the MVP from last year's finals, who's actually should be in the conversation for most valuable player this year. He's averaging 25, 5, and 5, and doing it while being one of the top defenders in the league with the less turnovers as he's done. It's been next to incredible to watch him on the team and watch his progression, his skill set. But still, you don't want him on your team? No, because the draft was constructed to be that way. So let's get through this. He took Kyrie Irving, right? Then he took Joel Embiid. Then he took Kawhi Leonard. Then he took Bradley Beal. Then he took Jason Tatum. Well, Jason Tatum wasn't taken. He's going to be taking Kevin Durant's place. So he's there. Now, for the reserves, right? The reserves, James Harden was the first one selected because, of course, he's going to select his homeboy with all three of them on the same team. There's no way that was going to get split up. So James Harden goes to him. He gets Devin Booker on his team. Why? Because Devin Booker and LeBron had that little spat, even though he owned Clutch Sports. They had a little spat on the court when they played. So now Devin Booker LeBron ain't finna select Devin Booker on his team. Good for him, Devin. So now Devin Booker's there. Zion Williamson with Kevin Durant. You got Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Vujacic, and the last but not least, Donovan Mitchell. Now, even though Anthony Davis didn't play, they felt the need to move him to Team Durant because Team Devin Booker, is taking his spot. So now AD would be on that side of the court. Stupid, right? It's real stupid. As part of my protest against this way the NBA is doing this, I will not be watching the NBA All-Star game. So I will not be watching Team LeBron versus Team Durant crap no more. I'm not watching it. I advise people to do what they want to do. I'm not going to advise you not to watch it. It's not what I'm going to do. I'm just saying you have your own freedom of choice what to do. But I am not watching this. Blame it on the refs. Blame it all on the refs. They should let fans come watch. Fans will be able to watch. Are you talking about watching the draft picks? Well, most people will watch. That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that you watch it and you're intrigued. Well, Stockton and Malone didn't keep jumping from team to team to team to team. They played their whole careers on one team and made it to the NBA Finals twice. But you get company man James in there. When you get company man James, let's talk about him. LeBron would do anything the league asks of him. And the reason why he will do that is because that's the only thing he knows. Company man James only knows how to represent the company. Everything else is all about the company. That's all he knows. Do you think the league will let Utah beat the Lakers? They know. They know this is all show for the regular season. This whole thing was set up when Charles was up there. This is slander. This is slander. They trying to shoot back at the Utah Jazz for opening their mouth. Have you noticed how anybody barely spoke on what the Utah Jazz player said? It was barely covered on ESPN. This would have been on every topic for forever. They were told to talk that much. They could speak on it for a little bit, then move on. Something as big as what he just said should have been exposed to the rest of the public. And I'm like, you're promoting a league where it's supposed to be free competition, fair competition. This is supposed to be the best team wins the championship. Whoever plays the best basketball at that moment of time and wins the most games and win the best out of 4 out of 7 series, whoever does that the most is supposed to be the champion. But no, they have all this predetermined on who they want to represent them based on personalities, based on ratings, based on attendance, based on merchandising. They want that to be the narrative to decide who's the best. And if they're not the best, we got to do what we can to make them the best. And then they blind people. They didn't need to have Team Jordan back then. And back then they wouldn't Michael Jordan wouldn't have wanted somebody to call it Team Jordan. Even though he had an ego, he wouldn't have done that because he was like, now you're putting a target on my back. These guys already try to put a pounding on me on the court when we play, and now you guys are making it worse. Oh yeah, Andrew, it's on my Screen King channel. We did a whole breakdown of the first images of that. Looked like they took this, they just copied right off of King Kong versus Godzilla. All he knows how to do is rip off what somebody else does. He has no creativity at all. I just hope Don Cheadle got a good check. He grabbed a good bag and he can go back to Hawaii. No, I didn't see his interview. Yeah, because in the movie, LeBron is a deadbeat parent. You know, he's basically a horrible father. And then he finds out his son runs and escapes in his game. And then he goes to try to save his son. And then him and his son team up to play a game against these against Clay Thompson and all the rest of these players that got all the abilities to beat LeBron and his team. And I guess he's going to use some magical type of power or whatever. In other words, it's pathetic. Mr. Dan Santana, I don't like corruption. You understand? That's where I'm at with it. I don't like corruption. If you are corrupt, then I don't like you around. It's a very simple process. That's right, Brian. Bad boys all day, every day. Well, the problem was simple enough as it is. You're looking at a position where they were told some things behind closed doors. Let me explain to you what went down. We already know that they comparing him to Jordan. Whenever you got to keep comparing yourself to another player, then that means you're not great. When they were saying Michael Jordan was the greatest of all time, they weren't comparing him to anybody else. They were saying Michael Jordan was the greatest player of all time. Period. They didn't have to go dig up people to try to compare, to try to prove a point. If people felt LeBron was the best, why do you need to argue a point and try to compare notes and bring in so and so and bring in this guy here? If he was the best, you wouldn't even have to debate and bring in so and so and bring in this guy. What's here. Up?
Yeah. What's good?
Oh, nothing much. So what do you think about all this corruption that's going
on? Man, where do I start, man? Honestly, like one of my favorite players, honestly, is like Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady. I like the core NBA shit, the shit that made, you know what I'm saying, what we think about when we think about the greatest players, the best, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
When it comes to this new stuff, man, I'm 26, by the way, like, and I know okay. I might look fucked up, but nah, this is how I look every day. I'm actually chilling. I'm doing work, but like I'll always be in here, man. I just wanted to stop in. But
okay, man, I appreciate it, man. But what you think of the way they're doing Utah, man, after Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert exposed the league, for the disrespect they showed him and the referees and everything, they spoke out. And then in the draft, you see LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I can't believe they got Kevin Durant to play ball on this. And they select all the Jazz players last. And then LeBron actually opened his mouth and say, well, when we play video games, don't nobody ever play with Utah. So he's like, don't nobody. He's like, even when they had Karl Malone and Stockton.
No. Wait. My bad. Wait, he brought up a video game?
Yeah, of course he does. That's all he does. He's a 2K player.
Nah, bro, this ain't real, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was so disrespectful against Utah, but they were trying to be because the league told them to do this. The league selected that, and they wanted them to be the last player selected. Like, it was out of disrespect, and the league was trying to send a message to Rudy and Donovan. But they already know what it is. Like, it was a subliminal shot that was heard loudly by everybody. It was like, dude, look, they spoke the truth, and you mad. You mad they ain't playing ball. When Donovan Mitchell said, we know what it is. Like, we know what it is already. And they sit there and they said that what they did was completely biased, and they showed that this whole thing is corrupt. When they do their little actions, they letting us know that this whole thing wasn't no draft. They didn't sit there. They
had the predictions.
Who was going to be on whose team. They want LeBron to have all the Euro talent that they got. They want him to rep all the Euro players. They want a Luka, a Joker, all
build the stock up. Just build his
Steph Curry. Yeah, let them attach themselves to LeBron and get built up through LeBron, and we'll milk his name up. All the players they want to promote, they got all on that team. Kevin Durant has got like all the B side guys like Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
You know, this whole thing. James Harden, Kyrie.
Right.
We don't want
Zion.
all them. We
Zion,
put all
right.
It's always they trying to make it look like these are the good guys. These are the bad guys.
Space Jam 2, man. You're not excited for Space Jam 2?
We got the Monstars, Kevin Durant and his evil henchmen. They're trying to stop LeBron. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
This shit is comedy, man. Like, honestly, man.
It's a sad comedy. It's not even entertaining.
I'm glad I grew up. I'm glad I grew up around. I'm like, bro, I caught it. I caught it. Like, 94. I was born in 94, so like, I caught it. I just caught it, man. I just caught it. If I was born like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later, man, I'll be messed up, man. I think I'll be messed up, man. Maybe not though. I got it though, man. I just be thinking like, yo, if you watch Space Jam 1 and then you just listen to that plot that you said, like the plot about how he's like, it's just always some. Why it always got to be something like that though? Why can't it just be him on some fly shit up here? Like, why I got to be some low shit? Like, hey, look, this nigga just he a bad dad. Why?
Cause that's what they want to do, and now he's gonna be like, I didn't listen to my son, and now he's gonna be like, son, forgive
but like
me.
that's corrupt though, cause like that's corrupt, man. That's corrupt, bro.
Yeah, he promotes that like this was better than Space Jam originally.
No, that's corrupt.
We got hard. We got some heart in there. You know, we got a storyline script.
Nah, man, no, because you putting a bad image out, and it's not even. He's a good dad. He's a good dad, ain't he?
Exactly. So why would you want to promote yourself as a bad dad?
Look, man.
Maybe he really is a bad dad, and we don't know it.
No,
I mean, his kid got busted smoking weed, and he didn't even get him in trouble. He letting his kids curse at the dinner table. Ain't nobody getting in trouble,
man. Nah, man, I'm a free-spirited dude, kind of. I don't even want to say that because saying that nowadays, you might actually get mixed up and think some other stuff. I don't want to say that no more. Never mind. But I let stuff go sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But like, if like kids cursing and man, you shouldn't even have no phones out at the dinner table. It's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like cursing, LeBron, I don't know why he want to go down that route, man. I think he wants he just wants his sympathy. But it's like, man, he really is like one of the richest athletes ever, right? Right? Like up there.
No, that's another thing I expose. Like his henchmen, like they sit there and lie and talking about Kendrick Person come out. He got $700 million.
Right.
I'm like, he made $700 million off that Beats headphones. Nobody knew he was a solid.
He's rich as hell though, right? Like he rich.
Yeah.
Good, right?
He's rich and cheap. He's real frugal.
I don't understand the whole struggle thing that he's trying to do, man.
LeBron ain't been broke. LeBron had money since he was like 13, 14 years old.
I don't understand
his uncle Curtis and T and all them, they was keeping, some money in his pocket doing illegal things back when he didn't know no poverty for what, a couple years? They were grooming him for the NBA. He had $100 million deal before he even dribbled a basketball for the league. Nike gave him $100 million up top. He was driving a Hummer to high school. They put him with a white family so that he could go play at that school so he could be drafted.
Good point. Because he wants to talk about this racist stuff all the time, man. But why you talking about racist stuff all the time when these white folks was not racist when they helped you, man?
Yeah. I mean, he lived with that white family, and the white family is like a booster just so he can live in the school district to go to that school because he came from the hood.
That's good, though. That's like,
that's good and corrupt. The white family didn't complain because, they got paid to keep LeBron in the house. The people that was paying them, they had these little agents that come by and they be like, here's some money. Here's this athlete. He going to stay here. Just let him rent your room. You don't got to cook for him. If you want to cook for him, cool. But we just want him to stay here. And they just getting their rent paid every month. They good. They getting their house bills and everything paid for.
Yeah, I
But
was just
it's
reading
corrupt,
that comment.
man. This whole business is corrupt. See, what happened was this with the Devin Booker situation. I mean, not the Devin Booker, but with the Donovan Mitchell situation, is that this was happening all in real time after the Utah Jazz game. You know,
Right.
in that game, right before that, they had got robbed in the game. And it was a bunch of calls in there that was like, and they basically took the game from Utah because the
Mm-hmm.
Lakers, they want the Lakers not to be that far off. So the Lakers got so many injuries right now and they lose, and they's like, we can't have Utah shoot off, you know, and they beating everybody and we can't stop this. And they'll throw all these ridiculous fouls on Rudy to try to get him out the game early.
Right. Like, but see,
Yeah.
that sucks, man. Because Rudy is a traditional center. He's probably like one of the last. Would you say that
Yeah,
plays like that?
him
Yeah.
and Joker, and they did the same thing to Joker when they played the Lakers in the playoffs. And they think this is what's good for the league. It's not. This is what draws people away, and then they wonder why they can't get the fans back. The fans are tired of seeing an
Right.
agenda-based, industry. They don't want to see that. And then when you got
Right.
a league that's basically circles around just being sabotaging everything, nobody want to see that. I'm like, man, and they mad at me because I expose it. So they do everything they can to stop my channel, all this garbage going on. And everybody's like, man.
And then folks be like, no, they not. No, they not. No, they not. Well, it's not doing
Right,
nobody else.
right. I'm like, dude, I know because I'm in correspondence with the people from YouTube. We going back and forth for like a month. For a
Yeah,
month
man.
straight over all this stuff. Dude, it was like any video I put out and it had LeBron. And that's why I go so hard on them, because they are the ones that's trying to take me down. I'm not finna just stay quiet and give you what you want. I'm not finna lie
Facts.
to
No, no, no.
everybody and you trying to sabotage me and stop me from eating. No way. You ain't gonna be able to do that to me. So when they did that interview the other night, last night, the commission was like, we're gonna come up with a fine, because they haven't even announced really the fine for them yet. So they're actually, but Adam Silver was pissed. He called the deputy of security, they talked to the owner of the Utah Jazz, and they talked to the general manager about what the players were saying and all this stuff, and saying, hey, they're going against the code of conduct, disrespecting the league. We're gonna have to set a very substantial fine for them, but we gotta let you guys know that you better get your players in line. So you gotta go have a talk with them now. So
This
going
is
on
straight
yesterday.
mafia shit.
Oh yeah,
It's straight mafia shit, man. Straight
so
mafia tactics.
when he said we all know what it is, and what he did was they were like, what does he mean? We all know what it is. It's like exactly what it means. You know what you're trying to do.
Yo, yeah.
All right, they trying to shut this down.
And you see how they do the big three. The big three, man.
They always come up with this big three thing, but it's like every team was a big three back in the 80s.
Oh no, I'm talking about Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, the big three thing. Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, you see how they trying to shut that down though. They're not
The
trying
thing
to.
is, the big three was actually it didn't really bother the league. It really didn't bother the NBA, because now the former NBA players that they don't want back in their league, they were like, go to the big three. We don't want to go over there and play. Please don't come back here.
You don't think that was taken away from viewership from NBA a little bit, especially from
No.
the older crowd?
No,
Or not even the older
really.
crowd, but the people who just want old. They just want to see older players play. They don't want to see this new shit.
No, because when they were doing the big three thing, it was some on a small level, and it was normally not going up against the NBA. Really, they weren't trying to go up against no marquee games, but they were doing their own thing. The league was good. Like, it had more African American turnout than most of the NBA games. Like, people was showing up in support for it because they believed it was Ice Cube's thing, but Ice Cube didn't own it, as he ended up trying to sue the owners who was going to cut him out.
See,
and
man,
I'm like, dude, this is why we got to come together and find a way to start putting up the money ourselves and owning it 100%. We can't keep doing all this, saying, being the face of it. Like, I'm going to be the face and all this. Is like, yeah, like Charlemagne keep trying to do. I got this black platform for all the black channels and podcasts. I'm going to put them on. Like, I'm going to put on Steven Jackson show. Steven Jackson's already doing good. You trying to build your platform using shows that's already hot by African American show. And then on top of it, you don't own. They say you got 51% ownership. iHeart remains the silent investors. They promoted everything and then tied it to his Breakfast Club contract as he signed for 5 years of Breakfast Club. That's how they did it. And now they were like, yeah, but he got the majority ownership though. He got 51%. Yeah, he got 51% of the problem. That means that anything go wrong, it goes to Charlemagne. It don't fall back on iHeart. They don't want their name out there. They don't need it out there.
People don't understand, like, ownership means more than just like, hey, I own this. It means that you don't ever sleep. You don't ever we work harder than any employee, like, by far. It's like not even a competition, because there's no way possible somebody's going to put that much time into a company that's not theirs as much as you put it into yours. That's yours. You feel me? So you in there constantly, you dream about it. You wake up in the morning, take a piss, and you think about it instantly. It's not even like you think about it before fucking a bit. You think about it before, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, this is really something that you really, but people just be like, they just want to own everything, but that comes with hard work. Sometimes it's better a person's personality is better to just kick back and be a good six man. If you want to talk about like a basketball analogy, like Jamal Crawford.
Yep.
Jamal Crawford's a good,
being the best thing for him.
Exactly. If he was trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really okay if you don't want to be a CEO. CEO is a CFO, CEO. That shit is not everything. That shit is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And like, it just sucks because, like, I see a lot of people like getting discouraged, but like, you could be a good manager. You could be a good like accountant because you I can trust you with the bread. It's not about you being like the most astounding, most creative artist in the whole world. It's about me fucking with you, and I'm like, hey man, hold this, hey, yo, count this, make sure this shit is coming in right, make sure I can get this taxes paid off right. It ain't about you being the greatest fucking nigga in the world, like, you know what I mean, like the greatest artist, painter. Sometimes it's good to just be a good assistant.
Well, see, that's the thing, and some people don't know that until they figure out. A lot of people doing stuff, they don't even know where they are. Like, as far as they might believe they're really good, and they find out that, like, damn, it's a whole nother level I never even thought about. because you only know because you only grew up or been in an area where you were the best in that area. You know what I'm saying? When you get out to the rest of the world and you see how big it really is, some people can't deal with that and they cower. You know what I'm saying? They just like, oh, let me just be quiet. They like, man, I thought I was doing something. I'm doing nothing out here. Nothing like this. So they don't really know their place or know where they fit in at. Some people thrive. They expand their knowledge and go on and be like, you know what? I can move on to some bigger things here. Let me do that. So I can understand where they come from time to time on that. I could feel them on that because I think they get it. Like, some people get it. But I see your point. Like, look, you might be real good at this position right here. Not everybody could be the owner of the company. Not everybody is made to be the owner and run everything. Some people can't deal with other people's problems and have to manage other people's problems. Some people excel at that. They can multitask.
Facts.
They can do all those different things, and it's just that it's hard to do that and being able to recognize it. That's where being a great business owner also knows when it's, time to, give up some responsibility to some. Be like, okay, you better at this than me in this one area. So I need to have you here, to do this because you're better at it. So I could trust that you do this. That's what good leadership is, and that's how it makes you stronger. See, a great leader don't mean you got to lead everything.
Exactly.
Like,
it's about putting people in place to exactly.
Right. You got to know how to delegate situations to the right place, the person. See, a good leader know when it's time to follow and be like, okay, on this project, you gonna headline this,
bro. I wish
because you got more information than me.
I just wish people would
So
just
good
get
leader
that right
knows
there.
when to follow.
But
Right.
51%, you see, like 51%, that don't mean a whole bunch. That actually means a whole less. It don't mean as much as if you own 90% of that company. It means that
That
you
means
actually
that means he gets to make all the decisions and have all the responsibility. And
really,
the
but
45% means that you just stay in the background and none of it has to fall on you. So that's the thing. Like you don't have nothing
exact
to fall on you at all. So that's what
right.
it
So
is.
you taking in it's more of a risk than reward. That's not a good trade-off. You should not trade that off like that. If you're gonna go all in, go all in. If you're gonna, you know what I mean? If you're gonna
Yeah,
just
but the
chip in,
thing
chip in.
is all he gonna do is get money, and that's it. He got no anything that's tangible in there, or they want to feel like they bring in an investor. I'm quite
Yeah.
sure in his contract structure that if they bring in an investor and they want to invest in the show, but they're gonna want ownership,
Mm,
who 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 shares get diluted?
mm.
Charlemagne's or iHeartRadio?
You already know Charlamagne's gonna get diluted first.
So Charlemagne's diluted. Okay, now your 51 has dwindled down to 48. Then it's going to dwindle down. They bringing in more investors, and the more they bringing in money,
The more you
the
go,
more
the
your
less
thing gonna start going down. And I
just
bet
keep
you he didn't even read that fine print because he just seeing the money.
facts. Facts. It's not
What's
all
up,
about
Ray?
that.
What's happening?
What's
Nothing
up,
much.
man?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
What's
We
up?
doing good, man. We was in here talking about them corruptly setting up this All-Star game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're gonna take a shot at the Utah Jazz, man. How they disrespected them was just crazy last night. They mad
Yeah.
because
That's
they
crazy
came
how
out
he
and
didn't get fined
exposed.
for that.
They ain't get fined yet. You see, that's the thing. The fine is coming. They Adam Silver was too mad and talking with everybody first. But then they wanted to put them on blast on national TV when they do the draft and had them selected last. And
Mm.
Rudy and Jonathan.
Why? I don't, man. I don't get that. I don't get the energy
Disrespectful.
right now in the league.
Because they know, look, they's like, look, after exposing the corruption that just took place, then you follow that up with this. Come on. It's like we all knew what time it was. You know, when we saw that, we knew what they was on. We knew what they was trying to do.
Yeah.
They trying to set the stage to put LeBron where he want to be. Like that's what Donovan Mitchell meant by. We all know what it is. When he said that, we all know what's going on. We all know what it is. You know, and he's like, I'm just tired of it. You know, like it's just because it's draining, man. You out there playing ball and they fixing the game. You know, calling offensive foul stuff that's not even. I'm like, then what you got the review
Yeah.
for? What you got the review challenge for? If you ain't gonna review it and see that it's wrong, because that's the call they want.
Who hires these refs?
Well,
Let's figure.
it's not the refs' fault. The refs are doing what the league wants them to do. That is what they doing. They looking like we can't really call this because if we was calling the game, it would definitely wouldn't go like this.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
You know,
wild,
it's
bro.
just it's when you are agenda based like this. It's like, look, it's like we love wrestling, and he's like, "What's wrestling's phony?" Yeah, but it entertains us. This isn't
All
entertaining.
right. You saw
You know
my
what I'm
you
saying?
saw my
It's like
comment.
you gotta make it entertaining. When people stop watching wrestling, it's because they don't feel entertained anymore. They're like, "Look, I've seen this
How you
storyline."
feel about the Shaq? How you feel about the Shaq?
Oh,
The Shaq.
that was the best thing I seen this year. Shaq was in there getting it in, dog. He threw a real power bomb on my man. They've been outlawed for years.
I
You
saw the
can't do
highlight.
power bombs like that no more. Like when you pull down, they don't even allow that no more. When you going for a power bomb, you gotta let them go and fall on their own. They had to do that. Too many dudes getting knocked out. Somebody got knocked out from a power bomb
Yeah,
going
it
down.
seemed like that's actually a real wrestling move, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
actually
that
that go back
is,
to the
man.
Giant.
When you power bomb somebody, you can knock them out. The back of their head, that force. So somebody got
Yeah.
knocked out in the ring, got their back hurt. So they start. Kevin Nash, he had knocked one of the extras out. They had that came in there and when he was in WCW with the power bomb, and then somebody. So they both, man, it became like outlaw. Like, okay, we got too many people getting hurt. That's costing us money. So when they lift them up, they can't drive them down no more. They lift them up and they would just let them go, and then let them fall down.
Because that insurance is probably out
They
the
would
ass.
do that on all power bombs now. So they was like, yeah, the power bomb. When they brought that in, man, it was crazy.
I wonder why. You know why he did that? He just did that because is he a fan of wrestling? I wouldn't know. My bad. I'd be asking questions.
Oh, Shaq did the power bomb because that was his move. That's a big man.
why was he a part of that? Why was he a part of the WWE? Was it
WWE?
WWE?
The AEW thing, man. Shoot, because of the check, baby. Shaq gonna show up for a bag. Shaq love getting money.
Shit,
I'm on the AEW.
Mm-hmm.
The AEW
Shaq,
commercial.
Man, that man in the Eagle insurance commercial, man, he everywhere. Shaq got so much money, it's crazy.
Yeah, he's tight. He's a cool dude.
Yeah,
I like him
when
on
he
the
ain't
Magic.
Because he's a big jealous dude, man. He get jealous real quick. He's one of them jealous types.
A big jealous dude.
Yeah, dude. He ain't on everybody.
See, you
he
funny,
been like
man.
that his whole life. That's why we did a whole live stream on that. We was talking about Shaq really a hate. I'm like, dude, he came in the league. He was hating in college for Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner was better than him. He mad Christian Laettner got on. Man, I should have been on the dream team instead of Christian Laettner. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Christian Laettner was pissing on you every time he played you.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. But like, it's kind of unfair.
Penny Hardaway, he had the best player older than you could ever ask for.
And Nick Anderson, they was
couldn't get along with him, and then he couldn't get along with Kobe. I'm like, dude, pretty soon the people gonna realize it's you.
Yeah,
like Russ, it's like, man, Russ, pretty soon they gonna think it's you. Chris Paul, everybody pretty soon gonna think it's you.
Oh my God, man. I don't know, man. It's kind of unfair though saying that he's like because there's nobody really bigger than Shaq. It's kind of unfair saying there's nobody that could like compete with him because there really isn't. It wasn't nobody that could compete with him for a while. Still, really,
there wasn't no big men. They had Brian Grant trying to guard him. I'm like,
just like Lil.
The guy from the Knicks. I'm like, they just got some big, tall, stiff in there to play.
David Robinson.
With David Robinson in there, everybody was pissing on him. He lied on David Robinson for years. His entire career, he told a lie. David Robinson, man, he ignored me when I was a kid.
Bro, let him lie, bro. Nobody like David Robinson, bro.
David Robinson, man, he was a good naval man.
Man, nobody like David Robinson, bro.
David was good, man, but he had a move. He could score.
Man, nobody, man.
But the thing was that he used to dominate Shaq. Shaq couldn't dominate.
David Robinson was nice. David Robinson was nice. He was nice. I like him. It's just crazy to look at the contrast of the leagues, though, man. You feel me? Like back when Shaq was playing, tearing down goals and shit. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Tearing down the whole goal, man. Like, now look at what we can't do. We can't even pass the ball hard to a ref.
Now, let me explain something to you. Shaq as a rookie did that, right?
Right.
Tore the goal down twice. Broke a rim, and they did that. I remember he did that one time when he did NBA Jam, when it first started, before he played and dunked the ball one time, and he broke the rim, and that was real. The NBA used that as marketing, and they set it up for Shaq to break 2 rims. One time, it was so phony. He dunked the basketball, and the whole thing, the machine just started retracting down. That has never happened in the history of the game. It was the most ridiculous setup thing the league has ever did to try to promote Shaq.
So you say
Shaq broke the rims, like he dunked so hard he broke the rims, like the whole machine is broke. They had to stop the game, wheel out the rim, and bring another one in. It's like, you just so conveniently had another rim in there, a machine that y'all can hook back up. Shaq broke it. He's so powerful. Then he never did that again. So he can only do that 2 times, and then now they fixed it where it's Shaq proof. Oh, it's Shaq proof.
Yeah, man. Why can't
he never did that in college. I was like, never did it in college. As soon as he become a rookie, we got to make him Shaq proof now. It was ridiculous, man.
Okay, but look, even if it
Look
is
at his
marketing,
stuff when he did that shot and that rim broke and he fell. And man, they
and
were
the
so
glass
scared
went
to death
everywhere.
because they thought Shaq got injured. And then Shaq got injured and
The
he wasn't
glass.
okay. Yeah, because if Shaq would have got injured doing that promo on Inside Stuff and he ain't even played yet, you know, that's lawsuits, crazy lawsuits.
Yeah, insurance. Yeah, because they ain't no insurance for motherfuckers getting cut up with glass.
Yeah, so he was okay. So they wanted to set that up in the league. They was like, hey, this is a good marketing thing to bring in Shaq. He's too powerful. He just breaks rims.
Man, but that's a better marketing tactic than what they got going on now, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't like that either, but still.
Which one would you prefer,
I'm just
man?
somebody that the game don't need that. Like the storylines is already there. The rivalries are already there. We knew Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers, they had a rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like that was going on. You got the Detroit Pistons and the Pacers didn't like each other. You had the Pacers going against the Knicks, and man, I would watch that series all day. You knew that was gonna be fire.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to have Michael Jordan playing somebody.
Right. It was yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't really know too much about college basketball, but I do know that it's like that. It's
No, I'm
like,
in Indiana Pacers. That's what I'm talking about. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah. But I mean, like I know, like college basketball is more competitive, like how you talking about, because of that.
Because there's no money involved.
Right. It's not big
No money
stars.
involved for the players, right? So they young, they all really just coming up, but still, they go through the same thing. It's team rivalries for real.
It's
like
more
Carolina. That's gonna be a rivalry forever.
It's more like team based.
Is that people care about, like, even though when Jordan was the face and Jordan was, they saying he was the greatest of all time, we still cared about the other games because every team had superstars on it.
Right.
They had their own thing going on, and it was still cool to watch. Like if the Phoenix Suns was going up against the Houston Rockets, I'm like, oh, I got to watch this. Barkley and them going against Hakeem Olajuwon and them, man, they didn't like each other. It was
even like what's his name on the Blazers, Clyde Drexler. Like, man, that team wasn't really doing nothing, but Clyde was just amazing. You feel me? So it's like,
dude, in the 90s, they were like the best team, and they became the best team in basketball for like 3-4 years. They just didn't know how to close it.
Yeah,
they played the Pistons and got beat in 5-game series, and we won our second championship back to back against them. That's when they were coming into their own. The next 2-3 years, they were dominating. They got cheated out of the NBA Western Conference Finals. They had the best record in the NBA. They played the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals and got cheated out of that series because the league wanted Michael Jordan to play against Magic Johnson. The Laker team that they played had no business being in the NBA Finals. Sam Perkins,
but see,
Magic
like I feel like
they had no business being there. They just wanted to get Magic there one more time so they could put him in there with Michael Jordan and they could have this Magic versus Michael finals. It was ridiculous, and they cheated Clyde and them out of that series. Nobody really talks about it, and they got away with a crime because that was ridiculous. The Portland Trailblazers got robbed that entire Western Conference Finals. I feel bad for them. Yep, and they were the best team in the NBA. They had the best record.
I didn't know they was the best team. I thought they was kind of trash.
No, they had a whip, dude. They had everybody who knew they role. They had Terry Porter because when they went against the Pistons, they shocked everybody.
They definitely let Clyde do his thing. They never held it away from Clyde. I know that. They just knew how to operate with Clyde, and it wasn't about no ball.
Clyde just needed the right people. They had Kevin Duckworth. They had Terry Porter. They had Buck Williams, who was one of the best coming in the game. Javon Kersey, Cliff Robinson was a rookie, came in and was doing good. So the second year, dude, they was so deep with talent. It was just. Then they had Drazen Petrovic, but they rarely used him. They didn't know what they were doing really with him at the time when he went to New Jersey. That's when he started going off. But they had him young. And that team was explosive. And by the next year, Duckworth lost like 20 pounds over the summer. After they made it to the finals and lost, he lost.
Duckworth was the center, right?
Yeah, Kevin Duckworth. And rest in peace to him, man. And then almost half that team, Cliff Robinson and Javon Kersey, all three of them gone. So, and the coach, Rick Adelman's gone. So, Man, that team, man, when they went ahead and playing those games, they realized how good they really were. That when they made it, there was no fluke. The next year, can nobody beat them. They were the number one team in the league and got robbed. Got completely robbed. But they were supposed to play the Bulls in '91, and they wanted to have Magic versus Jordan. And then the next year, Magic went against Drexel. They went there, so they had a run where they were the best team for like 4 years in a row. Man, they were like completely one of the best teams at that time.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think you got a video on that. Yeah, do the video on that. That should be hard. Cause I'm really I don't know too much about the Portland.
Well, yeah, you was about what? You about 4 years. That was like 4 years before you were born. So,
yeah, I mean, I know
right,
like maybe up until what?
Right, you wouldn't know about it when you were coming up. They were kind of trash.
Yeah, so that's probably why I think they trash. That's crazy. I definitely followed as soon as I could, but shit, I try to go back, but it's hard to go back.
Until they didn't get good again until they got like they had
Damian Lillard, right? Oh no, wait.
Wallace, they had Rasheed Wallace, Scottie Pippen.
Okay, I'm tripping.
When they start getting all these players, putting them on the team, that's when they really had the talent to go to the championship and win it.
No, hold on, wait. They had Rasheed Wallace before the Pistons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, Scottie, that was a sick team. Point.
They had Bonzi Wells. They had all the guys in the right positions. So if you had all the guys,
Scottie after the Bulls. Okay, yeah. Right? Yep. Scottie after the Bulls.
All Scottie had to do was run the point.
Yeah.
He didn't have to score a lot. All he had to do was get the ball to these young guys and let them go.
Yeah, he proved his point already. He knew, yeah. Shout out to Scottie Pippen, man. Yeah. See, and that's how we all go back to this. Like some people need to learn how to do that, man. Scottie Pippen, better than what 95. I ain't gonna. Okay, let me not just completely trash the new league. Let's say like 75%. Scottie Pippen better than like let's say 80. He better than 80% of the league right now, right? And he let Michael Jordan.
I wouldn't say that because Scottie mentally wasn't there all the time. Like he was not a superstar. He's a role player. But yeah, compared to some of these players in the league, Scottie can definitely. He knew the game. Like back then, he could play that game and dominate. Like if you put Scottie in this league playing the way he was, if he was on the right team, he could be unstoppable. He was like a LeBron, meaning that they have to play with somebody complementary to what they could do.
Right. Yeah.
Like sell out to do what they need to do. Like he had Horace Grant. They love to talk about. Look what Scottie did without Michael. The year Michael retired and he was going to the championship. I'm like,
they talk about how Jordan trashed Horace Grant, right?
Yeah, Horace Grant was the man that year because he was in a contract year and he was so he was an all-star for the first time in his career that year. Jordan. B.J. Armstrong had the greatest first half he's ever had. He was in the All-Star game. So it was Chicago Bulls in the All-Star game that year. Then Scottie got MVP of the All-Star game. So that was 95. So that was like 94 and 95.
Is there really another player that could assist like how Scottie did? I was thinking like Michael Beasley and John Wall, but they split them up and they didn't really get to do what they. I like that. I like that duo, or like Damian Lillard and
Well, Scottie was like the first big guard. Like there wasn't a small forward with a lot of handles. It was maybe one or two. That had his kind of athleticism. Scottie was a guard. He just grew late. That was the thing about him. He grew late. So he worked on his ball handling skills. And once he did that, then he became, more like harder to dominate and guard because Scottie whole thing was confidence. He had the tools. Like he had the physical, he could handle the ball have his hands and size and his wingspan. Dude, if he had the confidence, he would be unstoppable, but he had to have it instilled in him. Like you could take Scottie. Dennis Rodman used to own him because he would take Scottie's whole confidence. Scottie get all frustrated, and I'm like,
Right.
But he was Paul George. That's exactly who he
Oh, that's a
reminded
good
me of.
example.
Paul George.
Or a good.
That was him.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
But
That's a
see,
perfect
Scotty,
comparison.
like he was starting to implode in '95, and they was finna trade Scotty. And then Michael came back and saved the season. Scotty was finna go. He was throwing chairs on the court. He was frustrated, mad. He quit on the team. All this stuff. He was throwing temper tantrums because he mad at Phil. You would have never told Michael he couldn't shoot the ball at the end of the game. Why you ain't gonna tell me? It's my team now. I'm the leader. I'm like, Tony Kukoc was winning all those games. And the thing is, everybody was like, oh, you saw that on the last day. I'm like, dude, I talked about this 7 years ago. I got videos 7 years ago talking about this exact same thing. So I'm like, the last dance just verified all my stories. I told them I had the video talking about Michael Jordan was poisoned, food poison, and they was, no, he wasn't. It was the flu game. I'm like, dude, he was poisoned. The league did not want that to get out. They didn't want that because they didn't want to repeat offenses like in other cities. People saying, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's try to poison people." They don't.
Because it is a good idea.
So that
it's a good idea.
So right. So they's like, look, we gonna crack down and investigate, which they did. They went straight there. The league sent their little FBI guys right over there to investigate the thing, and they picked it apart and they found out where the problem was, everything down the line. They did it by the book, by the numbers, and then those people were reprimanded, fired, everything. They got rid of those. They could never serve food, work at another food.
Michael Jordan
run again.
He got poison and he's still balling. That's
yeah.
I don't want to hear nobody ever. But listen, man. And look, you want to know a funny story about me?
Put up 40.
So look, man. My aunt from Chicago, right? And I grew when I was like a little boy. I remember I remember just like a fragment of this shit, right? Like when Michael Jordan was on the Bulls, maybe like 98. Feel me? 99. Like this is like right when he was maybe not even 99, maybe like it was like 90. It was very hard for me to remember this shit. And like I just remember me saying Michael Jordan sucks, right? Because everybody hated Michael Jordan, bro. Everybody, I mean, you know this. Everybody hated on Michael Jordan, right? But you from Chicago, right? So
yeah, and I hated him the most.
Yeah. It seemed like everybody in Chicago fucked with him though. So like,
yeah, they did.
Yeah, everybody was like rooting for this man because it was like Jesus on the court. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? My pops, he loved Detroit. So he was like big Piston. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, Michael Jordan sucks. Yo, I grew up hating Michael Jordan, man. I love Michael Jordan, man. Like, shout out to Michael Jordan, yo.
I mean, the thing is that when you're in the war, it's just like when you're playing against somebody. You want to destroy them. You don't like nothing they do. But when the war is over and you go back and look at them,
you respect the moves.
Right. You appreciate the adversary, the competition. Yeah. You appreciate, like, okay, I didn't like you then, but you brought it to us. You was a warrior. You can't. That's the one thing about Mike is that
he just goes dumb.
He was the opposition. Like, he was great opposition for us. We had to push to get by him, and we was denying him championships. Because we were outsmarting them. And I was like, man, we were smarter team than them. We were more deep than them. Like, our bench was destroying them. They had no answer. The Pistons changed the whole NBA.
Yeah.
Literally, it's documented.
That's how see, like, people,
the structure. Lambert was the first center to be shooting threes. The first stretch 5, stretch 4 player in the NBA was him. The pick and roll basketball. We were the first team to win an NBA championship. Was playing small guards. No small guards was winning.
Wait. When you say we, who you talking about? You talking about Bulls or Pistons?
Oh, Pistons. Pistons.
Oh, okay. So why are you rooting for the Pistons?
Oh, the greatest player of all time played on that team, Isaiah Lord Thomas III.
Okay, yeah. Because Isaiah, he definitely gets that because he played on he had a broken ankle, yeah.
Oh yeah, they love to play that game because that game just really magnified.
It showed facts.
LeBron would have quit and went out of the game and never came back in.
Bro, but so look, you wanna know why? I know that you not know, like you really have a passion for what you say. You're not just saying no shit like this just to get views or be like clout chasing, man. Because For you
Oh
to
no,
because you from Chicago, but you commend
I've been
Pistons. That's like
saying
the
this
biggest
for like
rival.
30 years.
Nah, that's like, but like Pistons like the biggest rival to Chicago. So for you to commend them, that should let everybody know like what you saying is not cap. You're not just trying to just say something. You commended the biggest rival to Chicago. You from Chicago, so it's like I don't really understand why people.
Isaiah from Chicago.
Right, but see, it's not about no. You see what I'm saying? It's about what's right and what's wrong. You not really on
Right.
no. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like you could say, hey, nah, Isaiah from Chicago, but he switched up though. You could do that. That would be wrong.
No,
though.
but he just got drafted.
Yeah,
See,
facts.
that poster on the wall signifies it all. That's me right there, shaking hands with the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
That's tight.
Isaiah Lord Thomas III.
That's tight. Yo.
That thing is blown up and on my wall.
Facts. No, yeah, that's tight. That's what's up, yo. Yeah, man. Isaiah Thomas was, yeah. Mm-hmm. That was one of the greats for sure. And he don't get enough credit either.
Of course he did. I mean, Isaiah, the reason why nobody's ever dominated Michael Jordan. That's why Jordan holds it on to his head right now. He still don't like Isaiah.
And that's why
I had dinner with you, fool.
Right. And that's why I like Allen Iverson too. Allen Iverson was the first person. Oh yeah, the gear. Now I saw you with the rings. I was like, God dang, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, you looking like Bill Russell or shit, Isaiah. You looking like Isaiah with the rings.
That's right.
Had like goddamn all of them. I was like, okay, yeah. Nah, Piston turned up, man. Piston turned up, and like the Detroit city, like you gotta understand like the heritage of that. You know, you already know, bro. Without that right, city
baby,
turned
the
up.
Rings, baby. They sent them rings.
In the case, no facts. In the case. You gotta have them. You gotta have them like that, man. Facts, man. Facts.
The thing is, there were no when the league was in the transition. The Detroit Pistons took it. The Los Angeles Lakers, the Showtime Lakers, they didn't even have a plane. They were flying on commercial flights. All the players in the league were.
Wait, you talking about back in the 80s? Yeah.
Yeah, the 80s, everybody. Showtime Lakers, Magic, and all them.
Yeah,
you're running them at the airport.
Yeah, they wouldn't even getting a check like that. It was really like some wholesome shit. It was like some community shit. Real talk. That's why I like basketball then was different.
For the first team to have their own plane. Everybody else is riding buses.
Shit, man. Basketball was
cities, they on the bus.
Just think about that. Think about that drastic change though. That shit is wild to think about, man. It makes me kind of I don't know, man. We gotta really fix this shit though, man.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing is that our owner, Bill Davidson, rest in peace, the Pistons owner, he was the first one to put the players in 5-star hotels. The Pistons were there, where everybody else was at the YMCA. we were sleeping in 5-star hotels. They were like, how y'all get a room there? Because our owner realized we were stars.
Right. It's a different.
Look, this is how our players should be treated. Yeah. And man, we were flying it. We had our own plane. The first team in league history with a plane was the Detroit Pistons. Round ball one.
Yeah.
Now every team got a plane. I'm like, they got multiple planes. Now they got, we got to fly the team jet out.
See, Detroit is a fly city because it was one of the first. It was. I mean, if you want to talk about some, it was really the home of the black. The people don't know about black gangsters. They just want to just fucking. I mean, we shouldn't glorify this, but they just only want to talk about Al Capone. They only want to talk about motherfucking, you know what I mean, white people. But it's like we have some real black gangsters that put work into. So like, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but that's Detroit. And then the first cars made Detroit, like. So for you to say the first plane, Motor City. Detroit, but it's just sad because look at Detroit now, and it's like,
that's because Detroit is the world changed. The world changed, and the automotive industry has changed to where it's not nothing's being made here anymore. It's like not American made, rather. Before Ford Motor Company, and Chevrolet is gone. You know, so now you're like, man, GMC is out of business. That big
Dodge.
That GMC factory, like my uncle worked there for years. So he get all the GMC cars. And GMC used to make all Chevy cars. And then GMC went out of business. So in Detroit, that was a huge hit. That's like 60,000 just like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, when you shut down that GMC plant, that was it. You know, all them people had to be reallocated and pensions paid out. Some people pensions was gone. This was during the housing collapse because all of these jobs, the tech world came in and destroyed it.
Yeah.
You know, Silicon Valley, people were getting paid just like for doing nothing on the internet. People create something in tech world that used to take everybody to go to the store to do. Like now you shop online. That was being introduced back then. And that's what, if you buying it online, why you gonna go in the store? So now
it's sad.
you got less people coming in there. You go into the banks now, you see all these slots for tellers, and it'd be like one teller in the bank. You're like, damn, where the people at that work here? They don't have them in there no more in the banks. It don't be like that. Banks ain't back no more because everybody's banking online. So they're closing all of these facilities. So that's less and less jobs for people. And it's only going to mess up the market. And the housing market is messed up. And it's going to get messed up again. The same way we had it in 2006 and 2007. It's coming right back around again.
Folks don't want to listen to me,
bro. What's going to be the biggest thing to invest in? Water. The same thing you drink, that's going to be the thing to invest in.
Yo, real talk though, like, real talk.
That's where it is.
You want to know what I'm doing though? Like every time I go to a restaurant, I don't really go out that much, but every time I get like this sounds like some real cheap ass shit. But like every time you see anything free, take that shit. Like take not as much as you can, but like don't ever underestimate free because a lot of shit ain't free. And even you taking that whatever that was free on that whatever isn't free because you got to pay for it in the energy that you put out by getting it. You know what I mean? You can make up anything, but nothing is free. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that. Like grown motherfuckers, like we on some different shit, so we know nothing ain't free, and we put the work in to get it back. So it's like, but when there's something free out here, like a utensil, like if you go to the store and you get an extra straw, don't like, you know what I mean? Appreciate that straw. It sounds crazy, don't it?
Yeah, I know what you said. You must appreciate the little thing.
Because that straw might be worth $1 one day.
Yeah, I mean, that could be
if
true.
You have 100,
I mean,
like
you might could use it later. I mean, we do that at home. When we come home, we bring stuff here, see?
Right. Yeah, no.
Just echoed.
Exactly.
It's right here. You know, I don't throw things out because I can use this later. So I keep the straws.
I'm talking about, but like, what if that shit changed the currency though?
The currency's already been changed.
No, I'm talking about like, you feel me? Like forks and shit is the new dollars. Like,
I mean, but they don't need to do that. I mean, look at the currency's already been changed. Remember money laundering?
Yeah.
People laundering money. They don't care about that no more. They want you to launder the money. They give you bank cards. They give you a bank card where you can just Chase bank and put the money right into so you can easily wash money now. Put it all on an account and get a barcode for it.
They got on the news.
You got Cash App now. You have PayPal, Cash App. Yeah. You got all these Venmos, all these new ways to transfer money electronically. Meanwhile, you're touching nothing physical.
Everything is crypto.
Electronically. So that is the new currency. That's the new world order. That's what's been there. When people still waiting for this new world order, I'm like, you're living.
Yeah.
They're like, one world currency. I'm like, yeah, you can use your Cash App anywhere in the country.
Exactly. You can go anywhere right now. I can send this anywhere. What you mean?
This is the one word. So I'm like,
I guess they're
already living in it. You're already living in a new world order.
Yeah, and they trying to prepare. You should have been prepared and now executed. This is it.
So you know what I'm saying? Save. Yeah. People like the older people. The people are old. They know better. They start saving canned goods right away. Like my people, they got anything that got a 3, 4, 5 year shelf life. They've already stacked up.
Yep.
Stock them up. They save because they're following the patterns of the world. All these things and events that are happening is to distract you for everything that's happening around the world that it could affect you. Like when they were sending spaceships out into space, they sit there and start talking to you about some other stuff because they want you to be distracted from it, just in case. Because SpaceX just had another explosion. They tried to send a rocket back out into space, and the SpaceX thing.
No, it wasn't successful.
No, that thing blew up.
What?
So the thing, Yeah, that one just blew up. That was like yesterday, the day
Hold on,
before.
wait.
You hardly hear
I seen
anybody
that.
talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, wait. I thought that may have been. I don't know. I could have swore I seen that shit laying back on this on. Hold on a second, because I that can't. Oh shit. Well, I mean, it's already coming up as a autocorrect. So shit. Well, yeah, that sucks, man. I Damn, man. I saw a video of the shit with landing, bro. I don't I don't know. Maybe I'm wilding.
See, there it is. Mars, SpaceX, Mars prototype rocket, nail landing, explode on the pad.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching it. Okay. It landed and oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, this shit just no, man, this shit's scary. I don't like when shit do that, bro. I would rather that shit just exploded when it hit the ground, bro. Why it had to hit the ground and then explode like seconds later, bro? That's not right, bro.
Because they don't want you to see all that.
Bro, that shit made my
successes. So if it explodes, they want to make sure that you don't focus on that. They want to keep you distracted. They want to get your mind off of it. So they'll switch to something else. And then you notice, and you had to go looking for that. Now
I could have swore this shit landed, bro. What the fuck going on with the world right now, bro? I know I'm not
what
crazy.
landed was the rover, the thing that landed on Mars. See, they promoted that.
Okay.
But because I told people the real reason we're there. The real reason we're there is because we're mining. They want to set up a mining thing that can go on for thousands of years to look for minerals like diamonds and gold and see if they have the same minerals here that can look for crude oil. They want to have more fuel because we're low on oil. We're out of it. Really. That's why we started invading Iraq to get oil. Because we're out of it. We use the majority of our oil in this country in the World War II. We wasted a lot of oil in those wars. So now that's why your gas is not the same as it used to be 20 years ago. It don't smell the same. Your gas smells like corn. Like it's been like you're getting some different type of ethanol put into your car. It's watered down. It's not the same type of gas, and it's ruining your cars. And that's why cars' engines are going out and like, man, my car engine is not the same no more. So if you putting regular gas in your car, gosh, you're going to see so much rock and grain and all kind of stuff in there. Water. When they take that tank off, that muffler and that fuel tank, rather, when they take that thing off, you're going to be like, man, what is all that? You're going to be like, water.
Because like a motherfucker been smoking. Motherfucker been smoking and that motherfucker, goddamn, they been hotboxing my engine. Your shit just look fucked up. Like, I'm telling you, you're right though, man. That's why. Oh,
yeah,
man.
see, that's the thing about me. I keep my mind on everything that's going and revolving around the world because all of it is it's like synergy. It's all one circle. One thing affects the next. When I saw the housing market crash, I was one of the victims of that. My job was wiped out. All them years I worked, all the times I saved, always had money. Now I'm just like everybody else, starting over from scratch. And I'm like, man, my 401k money, all of that is all I had. And you couldn't find another job. Definitely not being paid for what you was worth. I'm like, dude, I'm making like $24, $25 an hour. And now they telling me I got to work for $9 an hour. So I'm like, are you crazy? Yeah. Where they do that at?
Yeah, nah, man. Shit, man. You saying that's about to happen? Yeah, I kind of felt like it's gonna happen again too. What's up?
Yeah,
man?
the housing market is already going there.
Bro, y'all, this an early ass live stream. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, man. We've been up for a minute. Because the thing was, I was supposed to do this last night. Man, I went and took a nap, and then my nap went longer than expected. So, so first thing I did was watch WandaVision. Then I came out and did this.
See, man, I took a nap from WandaVision and ended up falling the hell to sleep.
So yeah, I knew better. That's why I was like, I'm gonna watch it when I get some sleep, wake up, check it out, and then go ahead and finish it off, and then I'll do that video later. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna
Man,
give people a chance to watch it first.
I blame my lady for this because she all trying to get comfortable, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to get comfortable, take a nap real quick. I'm like, it was 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh, 3 o'clock ain't gonna be here. I'm like, I kept looking at the clock, and it was taking forever to get to 1. So I was like, all right, man, I fall asleep, man. It's time for. It was like, oh man, she got to go to work. I was, man, I didn't.
Yo, it's saying a leak in the propellant tank may have caused that explosion.
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna do their whole investigation into why these things happen, man. But that's why they have every item and every experience in how to deal with situations that happen out in space. Like there was a situation that happened in space when they sent some people out there for the space station, and they was out there working on it. And that ammonia was out there.
I just woke up, dog.
Yo, oh man. So this is where the shit, man. Oh man, this shit makes you sad, man.
Talking about in my eye. See, this is crazy. They talking about in my eye. Dog, I just woke up. I had to go. I had to go get my girl to work.
They've been calling the samurai high since it started. Dude was like, dude, let me get a dove. I'm like,
I didn't even read that.
Yeah, no, dude, let me get a dove, samurai.
Nah, man. I wasn't even reading the chat. I can't even see it on this small ass screen. I couldn't even read that shit.
Man, it feels weird. It feels weird to be on the chat right now. I'm like, dang, this is the early chat.
Oh, Christian, man. What's Gucci, man?
On the chat, it'd been saying like 7 hours deep, and here we are.
No.
Are you high, my guy?
Nah. See, man, I just woke up, man, and they talking.
Yo. Why, man?
I don't look like Sterling right now. I'm not Sterling.
Shit, who you talking about? Sterling Moss? Mercedes Benz?
No, this guy Sterling on here. All these scammers on IG. No, for real.
Man, I don't know how I missed this, man. I saw the rocket land and I was happy, went to sleep. Bro, you just like, I ain't gonna say you messed up my whole, man. I just feel sad now, bro. I want this shit to go public. You feel me? They not gonna be able to go public now, bro. They're gonna have to push this shit back, get this shit solved. Like
now they say that Robin Thicke. Now they say you Robin Thicke, huh?
Oh my god, man.
Well, the lines are blurred.
Mars is gonna be the new Earth. No, not for a long
Mars?
time. We're not gonna have people living there probably even in our lifetime. People don't understand that the gravity is different. And it's not the same gravity. Like they keep talking about we could go to Venus. I'm like, dude, Venus gravity would tear you apart. You wouldn't be able to sustain standing on Venus. So I'm like, why do you think we never been there?
Yo, God, if you could see your whole body inside out, God, you just fall out and die, God.
Right. Now that's a whole new level of high. He was talking as if he's seen it. Like, man, do you know man could see the inside of his body, man, and what's going on up in there, man? He was
right. I said it kind of wrong.
Right. Dude, I mean, shoot, but you was on point because when he was saying that, I was like, dude, he high.
Some real shit, yeah. Nah, real talk. Like, but people don't like, but you're right though about that gravity shit. Like, you wouldn't even be able to take a piss or shit or nothing, though. You feel me?
Yeah,
your body wouldn't.
They're not telling you what's actually happening. The gravity is entirely different on Mars.
I mean, this is all like real talk. I'm talking about some like normal bodily shit. Like you wouldn't be able to like even sleep because like your brain wouldn't be able to like it would be in your head. Like you wouldn't even be able to like you know what I'm saying? It would just be horrible. That shit would make your eyes go crazy. Like
is that Bob Marley's son? I mean, that is Robin Marley.
Nah, bro. Yo, this shit
myself.
funny, man. Like, nah, this shit funny as hell. Y'all naming some sweet ass niggas, man. Y'all need to stop playing me, man. I'm from Atlanta, man. I'm not no fucking Robin Thicke. Fuck wrong with y'all?
Yeah, man. I don't see no man. Team LeBron. I'm just happy that all of the guys that I like on the same team.
Which one? Which
On
one? Which
Team
one?
Durant, all the guys that don't like
Yeah.
LeBron on the same
Except
Bad
Damian
guys,
goddamn
Lillard.
team.
bad guys type of NBA. You know,
Ex-
that's what they trying to do.
All the guys,
Yeah.
it's funny. All the guys who hate, who just got ejected, they on the same team. I said, look at this. I
I
said,
don't know,
no,
man.
Yeah.
Damian
Damian.
Lillard,
I
he
said
shouldn't.
Booker and Donovan Mitchell said, nah, we ain't trying to be on his team. Gonna pick me up, KD. And LeBron talking about, yeah, that's a good pick. Like,
Right.
of
That's
course
the
it was a
thing.
good pick.
Steph Curry.
They didn't want to be
Right.
on the
But
team.
it was all set up. You know,
Yo,
the league set that up. That's why I'm mad that Kevin Durant even went along with this. But that's why Donovan Mitchell and Rudy were the last ones, because they spoke out about the corruption in the league. So once they did that, the league set it all up to put Devin Booker over there, because Devin Booker yelled at LeBron and got thrown out, and he spoke about it. And the thing about Devin didn't really say nothing.
you see how light skinned niggas turning up though? Stop playing light skinned niggas, man. Look.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Devin Booker
Good
thinks
God.
the ball
Good
rolling.
God. Look what they didn't disordered to.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell just doubled down on it, and that made the league pissed off completely.
I know. And it should make them pissed off because you see the league pissed off, that's how we feel. So hey, touche, NBA.
Yeah, so they gonna have LeBron come out there, and then you hear what he gonna say. Don't nobody play with Utah nobody on the video game.
Yo, no, that ass like look.
I was like, how could he say that? I'm like, no one plays with Utah in the game. I was like, when
He's
said
like, even when they had Karl Malone and John Stockton, nobody played with Utah.
KD wasn't really trying to laugh, but he was like, oh, okay, really?
This is slander. This is slander. That was all plotted out and planned. They knew they can take the shots at Utah, and LeBron being a good company man, and to come out and do the company position.
Right. He shouted out 2K games.
Yeah, right. And then you should have saw when he was talking to Kevin Durant talking about, every year I pick the same guys my skill set. Bro, KD was like
Bro, everybody I talk to who play 2K say LeBron James is a cheat code.
He was oh yeah, man. I was kind of nervous.
Oh yeah, because he's mad they put him at a 97. I'm like, 97? Oh, I got 97 on the game?
You know what's so disgusting about LeBron's rating on the game is that every year Kobe Bryant was scoring 30 points a game and he still was balling out his career. They lower Kobe down like all the time, every year. Every year he would do the same stuff. Like it was so ridiculous. He'd be like an 88. And they can low down Kobe, but LeBron, no. In his career, he could play awful for a whole season. He's still a 90. Excuse me. He's still a 98. And I'm like, but y'all did this to Kobe.
Kobe's an alpha. Kobe don't care.
Yeah, he don't care. And it is in all the stuff that Kobe did for 2K. Kobe was on the cover, and when 2K sold his most.
The last good one, right? The last good one. Yeah, 2000 was it 11? The one that he was on the cover of.
No, he was on 2010, but the last good one was 2016 on this end.
Yeah, that's probably the last one I played too.
2016 is probably the best 2K that's ever came out.
I played the one with Kyrie.
I keep telling Kyrie Irving. That was 18. That was
okay.
terrible.
Yeah, I played that.
Everybody keeps saying 2013 is terrible. You cannot do it. I keep telling these guys, I'm like, bro.
That was the one with LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Damian Lillard. It was like the three of them.
Blake Griffin. It was Blake Griffin, KD, and Derrick Rose.
Yeah, that one was trash.
Thank you. You couldn't. You could not play no defense on that game.
That one was garbage. Yeah.
LeBron could do anything on there. You couldn't stop nobody. It was ridiculous.
That was around the time I stopped playing. Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what time. Yeah,
I kept telling HD and I kept telling T these guys. I kept telling them, I'm like, bro, I played the game. I'm like, dude, y'all need to go back and play the game. 2013 was terrible. I'm like, you don't care about skills or nothing. I'm like, they literally. That's when 2K just left skill at home. That game. I don't know what they did. They just left skill at home and just like, oh man, we just gonna go crazy. LeBron, you couldn't even block him. We couldn't block nobody until next year. The next year when they went to the next gen, which was PlayStation 4, that's when you could like do a bunch of stuff. Like,
It's just, man. Oh my god, man.
But
bro, this shit be really
So,
pissing
Chris,
me off, bro.
Did you watch the draft? Did you see
absolutely, I watched it.
So, what you think about the disrespect?
I thought it was ridiculous.
It was blatant, and you knew where it was coming from.
Oh yeah, it was disgusting. I mean, this was ridiculous. I mean, LeBron was just kept trolling and dissing, and then he even dissed Booker. He was like, "I would trade for him, but no, I like my team. You know, it's cool. Way we can still win. I don't need a trade."
Man.
No, he didn't want to trade for Booker because the reason why they set this whole lineup up before the whole draft, I mean, even took place and went on TV. They knew to put all the Euro players and everybody who they want to promote, Giannis, Luka, Joker. I'm looking at the line. I'm like, these are all the people they want to push up anyway. And
that's what I said. That's
so
what I said.
You got all the marketable, fun-loving people on one team, and all the people that they consider the bad seeds, bad apples. Kyrie, Harden, Durant.
Why you saying
that LeBron and got thrown out?
Devin Booker even on there too.
Devin Booker never said a word about it.
Yo, shout out Joel Embiid.
Team LeBron hope they gonna win. They not gonna win.
I have a feeling they're not gonna win either.
Team Durant is gonna destroy them. Them dudes gonna make it a mission.
if we talking about like some fucking honorable fucking dimension that we live in that's not real, then yeah, they gonna win. But if we talking about the dimension that we in right now, where niggas is manipulating and fucking contradicting their own fucking words in the interview and shit, and they come back on this shit.
Live. Wait a minute. We gotta watch the F-bombs, man.
My bad. But you see what I'm saying.
Right.
Oh no, it don't matter if it's rigged or not. These guys, there's no way Team LeBron is beating Team Durant. Them guys starters for Team Durant. Then I mean Team Durant.
If Durant was playing, I would say that, but I can't trust nothing in this league.
I look, trust me. I don't care. Kawhi is up in there. Then you got your Kawhi up in there, and you put all the guys that don't like LeBron on the same team. Oh, they're gonna make it a mission. The whole starting lineup is guys that don't like LeBron. I said, oh, whoa.
They should make it no fouls.
I said they just really going there too. Oh, they double down on. Oh, okay. We really don't like LeBron. We gonna put all the guys on the same team. I said all my favorite players on this team, on Team Durant. I said, wow, I was shocked. I was whoa. I didn't think. I thought he was gonna take Luka with the first pick, and then Sham came out there and said, no, he gonna pick Giannis. I was like, wow. Like I didn't think he was gonna pick Giannis.
The league set that up to go that way. He was gonna pick Giannis with the first pick because that's who they promoting to be their next LeBron. You see, they cut back on Zion this year. This was shocking to me. Zion ain't been pushed.
You want to know why?
Pushed.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Zion's an American, ain't he?
Because he's a what?
Zion's from America, ain't he?
Yeah, but that's not the reason why. They were promoting him to be the next big LeBron. They put a lot of marketing into him, but what they saw was that he was getting out of shape. He wasn't disciplined yet, so they cut back on him.
You don't think it's because they want to go international?
Yeah, let him. Now he's able to flourish into his own a little bit, but they stopped marketing him the way he did, and they, wasn't putting him on the same team. They want to see Zion go against LeBron.
But my thing is this: it's like you take the marketing dollars from off of a rookie who barely played 20-something games. I'm like, he barely plays 20-something games. I'm like,
they're gonna go back to marketing him, but the thing is that they want to do it selectively. They went heavy on him early, and when he did that, he wasn't even playing. That hurt the league a lot. So now you've hurt the league by doing that process because everybody's like, man, all this thing, he's all hype, man. And now Brandon Ingram, the best player on the team. But actually, Zion is a different type of player. He's not LeBron. He don't have an ego. He's cool with sharing the ball and being a part of a team.
Right.
This is not everybody's got the same feel. Like, I'm the leader. This is my team. He's
Yeah,
a kid. You know, people
Right.
forget he's 19, 20 years old. You know, so I'm like, dude, this is a kid, man. He's in the league and playing basketball with everybody. He's
Yeah.
not trying to be what y'all trying to make him out to be. So that's why they cut back on him. It was like, let him grow, then we'll come back to him. But put him over there with the rejects. What they
The
they got
rejects.
Kawhi Leonard, right? Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie, James Harden is up for MVP every year. Kevin Durant, but Kevin ain't even playing. But if Kevin Durant was playing, this thing's a whitewash. They'll blow through the league. But you got Joel Embiid, you know, another player that complained about how they were officiating was. You know, all the people that complained about the league is all on one team, and that's the only team to root for.
That's
They-
what I'm saying. That's
Right,
what I'm saying.
that's what I'm
Everybody's
saying.
going for Team Durant. Everybody
That's
is.
what I told you. This was selected this way. All the
Everybody going for him.
the hood is going to be rooting for that team.
Yo,
all
Sino.
the goody goodies are going to be rooting for the Joker, Luca, LeBron, Steph.
Yeah.
Dame over there with the goody goodies. They got
Bro.
all these people over here now
Man,
for the goody goody.
man, Cino, I'm tired of Dame. He talking about I'm tired of him. All he do is cry and whine and complain.
Well, he wants to be a star.
Bro,
you know,
Dame,
he
no.
wants to be a star.
But he's not a superstar.
Dame,
He's
Dame
just a
is the
star.
shit. Dame is
He's
the
not
shit.
a superstar. He's just a star.
I'm sorry, Sino. I'm sorry. Let me
It's
cut
cool,
back on
it's
that.
cool.
Cut back on the profanity. Damian Lillard is awesome, man. You tripping.
He's not a superstar.
Dude,
He's a
he's
star.
awesome. He's awesome. You're tripping, man.
He's a star.
Why are you saying that?
Because superstars don't go out there and complain. They don't do that. What
What
do?
did he complain about?
Cry, complain, talk about I need to be a starter. I need to be this. You shouldn't have to do all that. You just go play. You a star.
I mean, dude,
And
if you're a starter, the starters are voted for. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know that's out of their hands.
that's what I'm saying.
Even
I'm like,
though they
stop
manipulated
crying.
But right, he was crying about how he won in the All-Star games, and I'm like, he should have been.
Yeah.
But they just didn't see you as that. Then when he started hitting all these threes from half court like Steph, you know, the one thing I give him credit for is he involved his game.
Yeah, for sure. He used to be one dimensional. Now, you're right. He needs his respect. Why are you hating on Damian, man?
I'm not hating on Damian. It's just that I'm not gonna give respect to a first rounder. All he do is get to the first round and have a good time, and then go to second round, and he disappeared. And it's the CJ McCollum show, and that's been straight up true.
Sino. I wanna ask you a question. My bad, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off, but Sino, I wanna ask you a question. So like about that whole thing, so you don't think they trying to go international with this? You feel me?
Well, they've already been international with it. The whole game is international. This is Euro basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
Antetokounmpo from Greece and Zion from North Carolina, bro. Think about that. North Carolina is like the home of USA. Greece, why you want a nigga from Greece to be? Just think about it, man. Like, you know, they doing all this trickery.
Not about that. Giannis wasn't chosen to be the guy. He became the guy because he was unstoppable in this system that they got now. Like, it's hard to guard a 6-7 foot guy who coming down the lane like that with that kind of wingspan.
All right, let me chill. All right.
So my thing is they started to market him once he got better, but he didn't come in.
Thank you, Papa Music. Thank you.
I'm just thinking, bro. I just don't want.
He said Dame's not a superstar in my book. Thank you. He's not. I'm not finna call nobody a superstar, and you barely can touch the Western Conference Finals. Can you get there? Can you touch it? I mean, you got a team to get there, and yet and still you keep fumbling. It's different from Tracy McGrady, and his team was whack. Your team not whack. You can get there. You just have to change your game.
CJ McCollum. That's who I forgot to say. My bad, CJ McCollum. He's 5'2". CJ McCollum is just as far as Damian Lillard. But CJ McCollum, no offense to CJ McCollum, but he's who you're talking about right now. Damian is a star, bro. CJ McCollum is a good.
Yeah, he's a star, but not a superstar.
Okay, I'm sorry, a superstar. Damian Lillard is a superstar, and CJ McCollum is a good Scottie Pippen to the Michael Jordan, bro. It's not even really that hard.
CJ McCollum is on the same level as Dame because in the playoffs,
bro.
The guy who really closes the game is CJ. He's the guy who really does it. They got to the Western Conference Finals because of him, both times. Not because of Dame.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was because of CJ. CJ was doing it. If Dame did his job and act like and make it Dame time in the Western Conference Finals instead of telling us it's Dame time in the first and second round, you could be Dame time all you want to in the first, second round. Don't nobody care. You better Dame time in the Western Conference Finals. That ain't impressive to me. Just like
I hear you, man. But CJ doesn't have. Okay, he may have. Okay, I mean, I hear you, man. I don't want to argue. I don't want to make CJ seem like he's like, because you're right. They both really good.
They on the same level. They don't need to play together though.
I think Dame has improved his game a lot.
He has.
He has though. He has. It's just that when it comes down to winning the real games, like really getting there and doing it. I mean, at least go. I mean, he be getting bounced like in 5 games. Like every time he gets to the Western Conference Finals, he get bounced in 5 games. Unlike Hatchard play style been different.
Well, the thing is, yes, that used to happen, but it hadn't been happening recently. Like they were beating teams that they weren't supposed to beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the bubble. I'm talking about the last couple of years they have. When they got to the Western Conference Finals against Golden State, when the Golden State went to go against the Raptors, they lost in 5 games.
So what you're saying is you don't think Damian's ever going to get a ring then?
Well, no, he don't have to get a ring to be a superstar, be a great player. But I'm just saying, at least put up a fight. I mean, good gracious, he be
like,
out
what
there.
can he do? What can he do to make it so you can feel like he's like a superstar? Because this nigga 5, bro. You tripping?
I mean, change up his. Hey, I'm sorry. Look, he need to change his game a little bit, tweak it a little bit, and play a little different. And they like if he becomes a guard. A true guard instead, or either he got to play a shooting guard and have a point guard, or he has to pick and choose. Because that team doesn't need him to. When Damian moves the ball around and scores like 25 points, and he moves the ball around and gets all those guys scoring and stuff like they win. He doesn't realize that they win when they do that. That's the only way CJ and him coexist on the team. That when they play off each other and spread the ball around. But when he tries to make it Dame time and he just wants to go out there and try to be Steph and shoot all these threes, that's not gonna win you nothing. I'm like, all you doing is taking away from the other players on the team. You got all these players on the team that can do stuff.
No.
Yes, they do. They always did. They had what's the guy name? He plays in Orlando now. That's why they. What's his? Oh my God! What is his name?
Exactly, because you can't remember.
He was.
Let me chill.
He was a good player. Nicholas Batum was there, and that was a key part. And they had. I cannot think of his name. I don't know.
Enes Kanter?
No, not Enes Kanter, but he's on the team.
I'm looking at the roster right now, bro, and
he's on the Magic. He's getting and he's oh my God! I used to grab him all the time.
That all happened in the past, bro. We can't even go back to that. Let's look at this shit right now, bro. I mean, honestly, it's not looking good for them right now. Carmelo Anthony, and you know what I mean? He all right, bro. But bro, you want to know something funny about Carmelo, man? Carmelo was so 5, bro. Like, Carmelo was 5, bro. Remember he was on live? He was on 05 live. Remember? I said that in the chat the other day. He was on 05 live. Remember back in 05, man? Carmelo was fire, man.
He's still balling. Like, he the one who be closing the games out for them.
He's been balling.
He been closing the games out for them.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, back in 05, man, I remember, like, getting that game. I remember
05. That's when he first got in the league. Like,
he did. That's 03, man. Come on, Christian.
That shit was
I'm just saying, like, that's when he was starting to first, like, start to get in the league. Like,
it was just
played,
dope,
like, 2
bro.
seasons.
He was already a fire. He was already good.
I know. I'm just saying, like, dang, like, that's
not
Melo.
05, he was balling.
That was his second
but
season.
right now,
that's
bro,
Carmelo,
is not a person that you could look at like. I mean, yeah, he closed the games a couple times, but I mean, Carmelo is not really good with consistency. Am I wrong?
I mean, they're not good with consistency as a team.
No. Carmelo is not good with consistency.
Well, he's like 18 years in the league too. I mean, people
Yeah.
Melo is 18 years in the league, and in today's game, players can last longer, but this is taxing on your body. Right. You're playing basketball, your knees, everything. So I'm like, he can't do it like he did 10 years ago.
Right.
But
he's serviceable.
I mean, bro, it's nobody. Rodney Hood, he all right, bro, but it ain't nobody on here, bro. That's better. That's better than CJ and Damian. Enes Kanter.
They don't have to be better, but they're these guys.
But who else is gonna close it, bro? Like it has to be.
They gotta close it.
It's either Dame time or it's CJ time. Who other time is it, bro?
If CJ hurt, it's some player not going.
Sometimes it could be Gary Trent Jr. I'm like, look,
Gary Trent can do it. He can do it.
Hey, Dame proved, man, he hitting all these game winners, man. But they should be Portland got to learn how to close the game out where it don't come down to game one.
That's what I'm saying. They don't. They need to move. They need to shake some things up. They need a guy that's solid at the small forward position. They don't have that.
Who is Zach Collins, bro? Do y'all ever wonder?
Collins is good. Is a good player.
Do y'all ever wonder player. Like? Okay, yeah. I mean, but y'all, do y'all ever wonder, like, y'all be looking at folks that be getting into the league, and y'all ever think about, like, man, I just want to get back in. What if I just try to get into the league, man?
No, just the only player I look at that is like Robin Lopez and Brooke Lopez and Ron, all those like players.
Like how
you no, Christian, no.
I be looking at them like how
they a firefighter, bro. Like real talk, like not even trying to like.
Come on, man. Robin Lopez. Come on, dog.
Like, bro,
and Reggie Jackson.
Jusuf Nurkic. He look like
Nurkic
a firefighter,
is good,
bro.
though.
Nurkic he look like a firefighter, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he'll go, like, I don't know. He look like a counselor or some shit, bro. I don't know, man. I just be, like, bro, we need to go back to, like, this is our game, bro. I know a white man made the ball game up, bro, but he didn't really make it up, bro. You go back to Egypt. It was another game called this, and they just trying to hide it from us or something, bro. It was another game called where you put a ball in a hole. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You really want me to think a white man made that up, bro? Like, I don't want to get mad, bro. But, bro, we made up the whole spherical construct of like trying to like do mathematics or something.
He talking about why he ain't no white players also, man.
You feel what I'm saying, though, bro? Like putting a ball in like a spherical. You see what I'm saying? Putting a sphere inside of the almost a flat sphere. You don't think Egyptians made that up first?
Oh my god! Look. Hey, I don't care who made it first.
I'm just saying, bro. They want to put everybody else first.
All that equals up to is Dame should be shooting that shot at the end of the game.
Right?
Exactly.
Bro. It does. It does though.
I knew where we was going.
It does though. Because look, who else can close the game out besides the Egyptian black gods?
Well, what about the other Egyptian guy, Luka?
Okay.
Man.
Well, we know how we gonna let Christian go first.
Man.
Yeah.
He's the white guy
first. Yeah, he gonna.
I mean, you going for a guy who can't get out the first round. I mean, that's what we doing here.
I think.
Can he get to the second round? Can he get?
Didn't he put Russ and all them? Then he retired them and got them out of OKC when he was like, bye.
Hey, that's fine because I don't like neither one of them dudes.
They ain't
my guys. No, all the guys I like on Team Durant. they all on that team. Everybody on Team LeBron. I don't like none of them guys.
All right, so like which? So
Steph fall right in line. I love Steph, but God, Steph.
So y'all saying that y'all would just go ahead and bet on LeBron team because it's just gonna be set up.
No,
I would never do that.
Why would I bet on them teams?
I wouldn't bet on Team LeBron. I would bet on Team Durant because look, and Charles Barkley, he should be ashamed of himself. He talking about. I mean, Shaq. It was Shaq. Talking about, I'm gonna go with Team LeBron. They got shooters in the starting lineup. Like what shooters? There's only one shooter. There's only one. It's Steph. I'm like, who else is a shooter in the lineup?
I mean,
like Giannis can't.
Luka can.
Dame a shooter. Dame
is not starting. He said the starting lineup.
But you said shooters.
Yes, that's what Shaq said. He said, I'm gonna go with the shooters in the starting lineup. the starting lineup. He said
Well,
the
he
shooters.
got Joker in there, and he got
Okay, he Joker's a shooter. No,
Joker, Luka, and Steph.
Luke is not a shooter either. He's
I
shanky. The
can.
only
I
shooter
can
in
see
there
it.
is Steph.
Stop,
He should be
man.
ashamed of himself.
No.
And then you gonna talk about the shooters. They got better shooters than Team Durant lineup. You got Kyrie Irving.
But you saying the only shooter you have is Luka, Steph.
Come on,
Luka and
come
Steph.
on now.
That's it.
Do either one of them do Luka shoot better than Bradley Beal or Kyrie Irving?
Donovan Mitchell gonna turn up on LeBron.
No, he don't.
Oh yeah, he gonna take, man. Everybody over there gonna come.
Donovan Mitchell gonna tear LeBron ass up. I'm telling
That's
you.
what I keep telling
And
you.
I'm
Team
waiting
Durant
on it.
going
I'm
crazy.
waiting on it.
Donovan Mitchell got he's mad.
Now that's the. You know what? I'm taking that back. I'm watching the game now. They got me sucked in because I want to see Mitchell bust his ass. And I'm gonna tell him right now. I'm gonna go on Twitter and tell him like I congratulated the other day. I'm going on Twitter and I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, Dom, look, bust his ass. When y'all get in that All-Star game, let him guard you. Go ISO. Get everybody get the hell out of the way and bust his ass.
Yeah. And if I'm Rudy, I don't even want to play for Team LeBron. I'll be like, man, I'm hurt. I ain't playing.
Yo, Rudy, I got it. Yo, look, Rudy's gonna say he got COVID. He's gonna be like, yo, sorry, I got COVID again. My bad, y'all. I can't play. Shit.
I got COVID-like symptoms.
No, what do they call it? What they call it, Sino? When you strifing or street? What do they call that?
When you what?
When they take him out because he might have been in contact. What do they call that? Strifing?
Oh,
contact tracing.
Contact tracing. They be making stuff up, man.
I'm like, what? How's he contact tracing?
They just make it up. Oh, okay, contact. That sounds smart. No, it don't.
I mean, and it's so ridiculous. They was trying to figure out a way for Paul George not to play, and they just had to put dizziness. I was like, this is ridiculous. Dizziness. Yeah, I was dizzy watching the Clippers play because of Paul George. I was dizzy. That's the definition of dizzy. If you wants to go there, dizzy.
Yo, no way, bro. They did not give no excuse. Dizziness, bro.
He did. No, that's what they said, and they put it in quotation marks like this is what we had to write.
Bro, this
like,
what? Yo, this is like
this.
this is not real, man. This is like some soft. This is so soft, bro. Dizziness, bro. Man, I used to love basketball, man. So like, I know everybody here probably love basketball, but like, I don't like this, bro. I don't like this at all.
Hey man, I'm somebody who loves basketball to death.
Yeah.
But I love football way more. I'm looking at this like, man, I can't wait till football come on so I can go crazy. When I
feel like Team LeBron would play more focused, more like a team than Durant's team. Look like they would play all out of place. That's the way they got it set up. They got it look like that team. I'm like, why not? That team more organized than LeBron's team.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is
the thing is, James Harden is the best at playing with just any talent running the point. That team is so organizedly set. They got Devin Booker, all them guys, they play a role. You think Harden won't be able to find them dudes? They finna get off. You get the ball to Joel Embiid, dude. They more organized and structured than LeBron's team.
I know, and that's what the league, they don't know that they actually structured a nice team by mistake. Stupid.
No, they want to put all the people that don't like the league and LeBron and all them, they the bad guys. They on one team. All the angelic players that we want to market, put them with LeBron, and they gonna be the angels, the good guys, and this is Space Jam 3. So
actually, this is more exciting because now I'm like, I get to see all the guys I love on the same team just dump on LeBron. I'm like, this is exciting. I said, if the NBA does this every year, I said, hey, I'll watch.
I saw, but I don't like the way they got Kevin Durant to play himself. I'm like, Kevin Durant.
He had no choice but to do it because, man, they were trying to find another person to be the captain because he didn't want to be the captain. That's what one of my guys told me. He was like, they didn't want to be the captain, so they made him be the captain. They was like, no, he's still going to pick. We still going to do this KD versus LeBron. We going to have it. in
Right.
some sort of way, and he didn't want to be there.
They don't understand that all that does is just stifle the whole history of the NBA. They don't understand.
Right, and I'm like, now you put that on Kevin Durant, like they don't put the Utah Jazz players to last.
Right.
You know, trying to isolate them out. You know, it was such
it's just making the league look bad shot. All around.
You know, at the league, you know what I would have did? Bad.
I would have picked. I would have spited them. I'd have been, look, I'm picking Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell right here. I would have spited them. They ain't no way. I would have went right off script. They'd have been mad at me.
I was on the same boat with you, Mr. Sledge. I was not finna watch this, man, but I just want to see Donovan Mitchell destroy him. Matter of fact, I'm going to his Twitter right now.
I wasn't gonna watch either, but once they put all the players I don't like on the same team, I was like, well, I mean,
oh god, come on.
I said, oh, Luka over there too. I said, oh, okay, cool. I don't like him either. I said, all the guys, we gonna dump on him. We gonna dump on that guy. We gonna dump on him.
Luka is just a white LeBron. Y'all don't see that?
No.
The great white hope. The great white hope. You know, I'm with you when it comes.
I know.
When it comes to him as a white player, I'm right on your side. I'm right on your side.
White LeBron, bro. He's like, you just give him shit, bro. Like, he's that good, bro.
Did he just say white LeBron?
Look, I'm not giving nobody credit for doing two and three moves. And we gonna call him a great player. I'm like, dog, look, the guy, all he does is dribble. We gonna go across the legs, step back, hit. Yeah. Like, dog, like that. None of that's not impressive to me. I don't understand why. I'm looking at y'all weird. Like, how is that impressive?
Exactly what LeBron does, pretty much.
I don't. That's
I would not say he like a white LeBron. No.
Why?
All he can do is he's a LeBron that can just dribble. He literally.
LeBron don't have handles like Luka. The one difference I say for both of them is Luka has more handles and he can shoot. He definitely shoot. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. The only white guy we acknowledge is Larry Bird as the legend.
No. Not only Larry Bird. I'm not saying not only Larry Bird. Not only Larry Bird.
Mike Bibby, bro. Mike Bibby. Come on.
Mike Bibby's not white.
He's not white. He's half white.
Bro, Jason Kidd white, bro. We not finna go.
Jason Kidd's not white.
We're not half white either. It's two.
Jason Kidd, no, he black. Trust me.
Bro, we not gonna argue,
black.
Bro.
The stuff that he be doing,
I'll say Pistol P. Jason Williams, Pistol P.
White chocolate fucking what y'all
white chocolate is white.
Light skin too.
It's white.
Dirt and the whiskey. I give dirt and the whiskey.
We talking about
Cino, for real.
He's not doing.
I curse too much, man. I'm so sorry, man. For real, I do.
Yellow flag.
I do, man. I do.
Look, I said Larry Bird as the legend, that's the great white hope.
I'm trying to think of another white player.
That's the great white hope. We talking about guys that's the great white hope. And he is the great white hope.
He's the only white guy you respected. You said the only. You should have said that.
Hey, look, Sterling. You can say
what about Steve Nash, man? Steve Nash was great.
He's cool.
No,
he was cool. I mean,
it's like y'all just forget a whole, bro.
I didn't forget about Steve. I just never really cared for Steve Nash. He wasn't my guy.
Steve Nash was the only player that could throw it up for real. Like, look, like he really was not trying, and he was the most accurate, the most consistent at the free throw line.
I mean, Rondo was doing the same thing.
Bro, he was more accurate than anybody in the league, bro. Nobody was touching Steve Nash free throw.
I mean, for like a 3-year stretch, Rondo was doing the same thing Steve Nash was doing. It's not better.
No, you tripping, bro.
No,
Rondo. Wait, is the same dude that said Damian is not a superstar?
Yeah, Rondo.
They came out to Floyd Mayweather because of that.
For what?
For what?
Because he pointed out the fact that, hey, Rondo was doing the same thing, and y'all ain't giving him credit, and then they tried to call Floyd racist. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Rondo had triple doubles before they was glorifying him. He was out there getting it done. He was doing what Russell Westbrook was doing. He was doing what Steve Nash was doing for like a 3-year stretch. He was doing all that.
I want to know because
Sterling.
I don't know.
Sterling, you wasn't watching the game, Sterling.
Rondo can't shoot. Let's be honest. Rondo
is not. He's not a shooter. He's a mid-range shooter. He was for a 3-year stretch. Like I keep telling you,
mid-range shooter
for a 3-year stretch. Sterling. He was playing great. Year when they went from the finals.
Steve was a shooter. Steve was a shooter.
I never said that. I'm talking strictly about Rondo. When they went to the finals in 2010, that whole playoff run, from then to about 2014, he was balling out of his mind.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm giving you that. Yeah, he was.
But he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. And he was doing exactly what Steve Nash is doing, if not better. He was a better rebounder than Steve Nash.
Bro,
he's a better rebounder than Steve Nash.
But hold on, I disagree on that. Now,
as a point guard and distributor of basketball, he was out there. Now, Rondo to me is a better floor general than Steve. To me,
I would
have Rondo on my team. All right, for at that time, I would have Rondo on that team before Steve Nash.
But I disagree on that one because the one thing about Rondo problem is that Steve has over him is shooting. Rondo doesn't shoot. Now I give both of them the same amount when it comes to playmaking, it comes to floor general. But to me, Nash is better than that man. Nash is better. Now,
he's better. Yeah, he's better. But when it came to in the playoffs, Rondo was that guy. When it comes to playoffs, Rondo's that guy. You talking about regular season Rondo? I can give two craps about regular season Rondo. Rondo in the postseason, that guy can shoot. Did you not? Rondo can shoot.
Rondo can't shoot.
No, but in that game he did.
What are you talking about? It was several games in the matchups.
You talking about the game where he shot the game winner, right? Am I tripping?
More than that, he was several of them. He had several playoff series where he was shooting the ball. I'm like, dog, I watched them games. Sterling, you wasn't watching
it. It wasn't as much as you capping, though. You capping.
No, I'm not capping. I'm telling you the truth. Rondo was shooting the ball.
Rondo passed the ball to Paul Pierce and all them, bro.
But Paul Pierce, they weren't the guys that was leading them to the playoffs. At the 2010 season and on, was Rondo was leading them. He was the guy.
Rondo got. If you want to compare it to
I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I watch every game. Rondo was the guy. Win the playoffs. They won because of Rondo.
Now we know that you biased as hell.
No, I'm not biased. I'm not being biased. I would tell you if Rondo wasn't that guy, he's not gonna be that guy. I hate Rondo because he won the championship with the Lakers. So I really
and you want to know what it is?
Rondo got hit by a bus today. Bro. I could care less.
But I'm gonna say, look. Rondo, I get this. Rondo is way more gritty than Nash, but Nash can score better. That's it. Score better and shoot. That's it.
So who are you taking in the playoffs?
Hold on now, because I think Rondo is a better pass as well, but Nash benefit from D'Antoni in that system. I give Rondo can play D and can switch and get on people's head, but people's head.
Yo, this is the dude I was talking about, David West. My bad. It's off topic like that.
I respect because everything. One thing that he has over Nash is every time he goes to your team, he impacts. I respect this Rondo.
Look, Rondo was dominating the whole big three by himself. If it wasn't for the refs,
victory ain't no lead.
By himself, he was destroying them guys, and they cheated Boston out of that. He was out there balling 42 points, and they were robbed out of that game when he was going crazy on them. Dog, look, Rondo is that guy. He was that guy when he played. He was balling in the playoffs. He was shooting the ball. You need to go back and watch those games.
Yeah, but
shooting the ball efficiently.
I know because
he was.
Nash had
thank you.
Hold on.
Sino, can you put that post there? It's picks to official. He said playoff Rondo is better than.
That's what I said. I see it when it comes to playoff. Yeah, I give you that. Well, like,
what's up, Joe?
Nash.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
It's like Space Jam 2, the All-Star Weekend, except the Monster is gonna win.
Thank you. Get him high, get him low. Get him high, get him high, get him
I
low.
don't bet against the league here. I don't think they're gonna let LeBron lose.
Hey, Cino, I think you
I'm
0
here.
for 3
I'm only
going.
watching it to see one thing. I want to see Donovan Mitchell go ISO on LeBron and bust his ass for the disrespect alone.
His team is LeBron's team is a reflection of his skill set that he don't have.
Yep.
See, now we can tell all these guys in the chat, they don't know what the hell they talking about. They just saying they saw Rondo that he can't shoot. And this guy talking about Posey. These guys ain't never watched the game.
Wait, how they said I'm on drugs. They said I'm on drugs. No, Doug, you on drugs, Doug. You on drugs. You on cocaine, Doug. Doug, you on cocaine.
In the early stages, Rondo couldn't shoot.
Yep.
Bro, what's
Yes, early Rondo couldn't shoot. But once
when he was in Boston.
No, when he was in Boston. His couple years. But in that 2000, when he had to play by himself, when he had to play in 2008, 2009 season, he started to evolve his game better as a player. And so the next year he took it to a whole nother level and he started to play better. He was shooting the ball efficiently that year. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I literally saw him. I saw the guy shoot the basketball. I'm like, it ain't my fault that y'all ain't see it.
Who y'all talking about?
I did not say Nas made more impact. You ain't hear what I said? I said, dude, what he has over Nash is when Rondo goes to on your team, he makes an impact on your team. Key word, when Rondo goes to your team, he makes an impact on your team.
Nash didn't play no championship.
And Nash had way better teams than we did than Rondo. Just saying.
That's debatable.
That ain't debatable. He did. He had Joe
Johnson. Man.
He had Joe Johnson, Sean Marion, and Stoudemire. That whole team was stacked. He had back-to-back years of MVP. They should have won.
And Rondo
they should have been in the NBA Finals.
That's what I'm saying.
It was ridiculous to go to the finals.
This guy had way better players. I'm like, it's just that Boston looked like they look like the better team, but they just because they played like it. I'm like, if Steve Nash played like it and played defense, they were the best team. They should have beat the Lakers in 2010. They should have beat the Lakers.
I mean, they should have. They should have
won.
But
no.
They kept losing letting them lose at the buzzer.
Y'all telling me? Wait, hold on, wait. Y'all telling me Sean Marion is comparable with Paul Pierce? Stop playing, man.
No, I'm not saying as a whole team.
Steve Nash had no stat team.
Yeah. Come on, bro. He literally had.
He had a finals. He should have went to the finals with that team.
Nah, they had way better teams. They've had way better teams. Boston just constructed better. They just know how to play better as a unit.
What a better coach. Boston had a better coach.
Bro,
Steve Nash did not have fault. That's Steve Nash's fault.
Bro, Steve Nash did not have no
Doug, I didn't say nothing. Doug, what the hell? Why you keep...
I'm looking at the team, bro. Look,
then Doug keep putting us I'm
Sterling agreed with me. He just saying that he just giving some credit to Nash. Barbosa was, hey man, you just saying the names and not knowing their play style. These guys are really good players.
No, I'm naming the players that are good.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you were saying because you were saying for guys. I was like, all right.
No. I'm saying
you said the names and not knowing their play style.
Okay,
my bad.
He said Rondo never averaged 14 points.
Bro, like,
what about assists?
That much no more, but I watched this.
Yes, the Suns were a stacked team. I keep telling people
they wasn't though, bro. Because you talking about Stoudemire in his prime, I guess, right? Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, bro, like, bro,
he was balling.
You got how this evolved into a Nash versus Rondo.
Bro, how you gonna compare Stoudemire with Kevin Garnett, bro?
KG at that time was not the same KG.
No,
he was past his prime. He started aggressive.
Yeah. He was past his prime, but he was still putting up numbers.
Yeah, that was it. But I'm like, come on, dog. Rasheed Wallace, Big Baby Davis. Look at all the guys that they had. Look, the Suns
James
had
Pouncey. Don't forget
bro,
James
that's what I'm
Pouncey.
talking about. We
I'm
got
just saying, bro.
serviceable
Like
guys
y'all
that
saying,
can do stuff on the team.
So y'all saying
these guys are guys who can go out there and athletically dunk on everybody.
This team not
do
stacked.
crazy stuff. They had Joe Johnson on the team.
And got rid of him too.
Right.
They had Stephon Marbury.
The Suns were stacked.
Lamar did not do that.
The Suns were stacked.
Nah, I'm looking at the
I'll say
05-06 Suns. So
yeah, but I say no because at 08,
that's what I'm saying.
No, because at 08, KG was the defensive player of the year, and he was up there with the MVP race in 08.
Yeah, that
was a big three.
Yeah, that was a big three.
If we talking about Suns versus
Celtics,
Celtics win over
after that. Oh, because he had Rondo had him.
That's what
every
I'm saying.
Bradley,
he wasn't prime. KG. I know you meant KG, not KG.
Oh, when Paul Pierce and Paul Pierce and Rondo Garnett left. You talking about that team when Garnett and Paul Pierce left to Brooklyn?
Bro, y'all saying this team.
Nah,
I'm not saying the Celtics. We were a great team. I'm telling you, the teams that better.
The big three came in 08.
The Suns were I know, but the Suns, even in 2010, they were a better team than us. We're the 4th seed in 2010.
And still went to the finals.
Right.
Yeah, y'all still went to the finals. Y'all went there more longer than the Suns because the Suns was in the playoff, but lost in like what?
But the Suns should have beat the Lakers that year, 2010. They should have beat Kobe. They lost people don't realize they lost at the buzzer twice.
Bro, they even worse. Like, bro, Steve Nash,
they was never gonna be Kobe. I got my
they had the game won and let Ron Artest come do
I'll be back, fellas.
All right, Jakku.
Barbosa.
All right.
Dragic. Yeah, okay, man. I mean, I feel
Dragic was on that team. People don't realize how long Dragic been in the league. Dragic was on
Robin
that team.
Lopez
he was
on
a
that team too. Grant Hill. He might have
yes,
old, but
Grant Hill was still balling, man. I keep telling
Jason Richardson.
Jason Richardson was good too.
Yeah.
No, Jason Richardson was good. He was lighting it up.
Shannon Fry was all right.
Shannon Fry, these guys, you name it, guys who were lighting it up that year.
Shannon Fry?
Shannon Fry was shooting the ball.
Now I'll give you Shannon. I'll give you Shannon Fry. I'll give you Shannon Fry on that one, but
the Suns were destroying people, and they should have. I'm telling you, 2010, they should have never lost to Kobe. They lost to Kobe then because Ron Artest had to put back in there.
I need to look back. I need to look back at
but
this.
You got to realize the NBA wasn't going to allow the Phoenix Suns going to be in the finals.
No, they wanted Phoenix to go low key. Well, not really, but they wanted the Lakers and Celtics again because I mean, that's all they had at the time. Because LeBron, he got bounced. We bounced him out the playoffs. Easy money. And
LeBron,
threw him in the trash and sent him home.
LeBron almost beat Boston by himself, though.
This Lakers team is
by himself.
Oh, he did.
Almost.
No, he almost.
He quit.
Never close.
2010. No, that's the year he
They
quit.
only had two close games.
The
whole series, it was only 3 close games.
And that series 2010, that's when he quit.
Yeah, because they sucked. Because that team, because he quit. Because his mom, his mom was sleeping with one of the basketball players on the team. He couldn't help it,
bro. That is, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. She was humping around with his teammate, and
she always like the sunset on the west. I was laughing,
and that's the first time. That's the first time I saw Rondo play. It was 2010 against the Cavs.
Y'all talking about 2010?
That wasn't the first time.
The 2010 Lakers was way better than the 10 Suns.
We played in that playoff.
The 10 Suns were a better team, dog.
No, they wasn't, bro. You tripping? Paul Gasol,
my God.
bro.
Paul Gasol was not better than Stoudemire.
Meta World Peace when all these motherfuckers.
Oh my God, Paul Gasol was not better than Stoudemire.
Derek Fisher?
Type of way. Derek Fisher, come on, dude. He was old and serviceable.
Doesn't matter. Derek Fisher followed rules and he passed the ball to Kobe.
See, Derek Fisher was decent.
He was decent, but he wasn't. He was not better than no Steve Nash.
Derek Fisher followed rules, bro.
This team was. The Suns were better than the Lakers. The Lakers.
Oh, you said 2000. You said 2010. Who was better between Celtics and the Suns?
No, Lakers and the Suns.
The Suns.
No, they
were a
the
better
Lakers.
team. The Lakers were not a
Lakers.
better
Andrew
team.
Bynum was
Who had,
fine.
who had a better
Like in
bench?
2010, everybody wanted the Lakers to go back to back.
Who had a bench though? Who had a better bench?
The Suns.
Sasha Volchik, whatever the
Come
fuck.
on, bro. You naming players that were serviceable at this point.
Let
Not
me
all
tell you,
that.
no, I
Come
had
on,
to
bro.
go with the Suns. I had to go with the Suns on this.
I'm just
The Suns are
I'm
better.
gonna go
The
with the
Suns
Suns
were
bench.
better. Exactly.
Suns
The
wasn't
Suns
better
were a
though,
better team.
Steve
Bro,
was
just
fine.
look, I know we love Kobe.
Wait,
Kobe's team was not better.
Shannon Brown, only Shannon Brown. What Shannon Brown all do is dunks and blocks. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. This team.
Jordan Farmar.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about,
no.
bro.
Shit.
Exactly. You got players.
Hell no. Shit.
The Suns were a better team. Kobe just beat
Why y'all
them.
talking about Jordan Farmar, man?
Man,
The
remove
Suns
Jordan.
were much better.
Remove Jordan from
Thank
his
you,
name.
Killer 42. Thank you. The Suns were the better team with the better talent over the Lakers.
In 010,
besides them having Kobe.
But 010? No, I couldn't do that.
I don't know.
Shit, I don't know what happened, man.
I think it's still debatable, but
I know it's debatable. I said no, the 010 Lakers, they no, because everybody wanted the Lakers to go back to back in that at that time. It was not gonna be good.
Yeah, and plus Kobe Bryant, we talking about that. That's like having like 3 people on your team. At least 2 people on your team. Kobe's like having 2 people on your team. That's like shit. That is.
That's the last time they reached the playoff. Steve had reached the playoff.
That is true. Like I was rooting for the Suns to beat the Lakers to at least go to the finals.
That's the last time the Suns went to the playoffs, 2010.
Bro, what was that? What was that year that like Atlanta, bro? I think that was like I can't put my finger on that shit. Hold on, wait. What was that year that had the 5? You remember when Atlanta was 5?
Joe Johnson,
there you go, yeah.
Joe Johnson, Al Horford, Josh Smith, Jeff T.
That was like 09? That was like
Kyle Korver.
09 or 10?
Okay.
No, I think it was 09. 09. Yeah, 09 finished 010.
Yeah, I know. The Hawks is trash, I know, but I'm from Atlanta.
No. Y'all wasn't trash in 09. No, y'all hold on now.
They was actually a threat.
Y'all wasn't trash in 09.
And we had Mike Bibby.
Yeah. See, they was actually a threat because at that time you had Atlanta, Orlando, Miami a little bit, Cleveland, and Boston, and basically that was it.
And definitely in the East.
Bro, I remember I went to a couple games too, bro. That shit was lit. Bro.
Oh, I almost forgot Chicago. My bad.
Oh yeah, during that time, that was when D Rose was balling, man.
So when the Magic can't even beat Chicago. I remember that they can't even get out the second round going against Chicago.
Yeah, that's what happens, you know. Derrick Rose, whew, bro.
I felt bad.
Bro. Ain't no point to feel bad, bro. He proved his point, bro. He came back, then he came back strong.
True. But if he didn't get hurt, I mean, whew. But I'm not gonna lie though, that on 2010 free agency, that was, you could say that was interesting, but I heard some crazy stuff like, Chicago wanted LeBron, the Knicks wanted LeBron, the Nets wanted LeBron. Almost every team.
It definitely was because at the time LeBron quit and then wanted to be a free agent, and a lot of teams wanted him because for LeBron that's money right there. So not only the Nets, Chicago, Miami, everybody wanted LeBron because he was big. He was a big
this
deal.
Sucks, man. Doesn't this suck? We some losers, man. We looking at 2010. This is how bad the NBA is.
I thought he was gonna go to the Knicks. I thought LeBron was gonna go to New York.
Look, the NBA ain't been fun since like 2010, 2011. That was like the last year.
Real talk.
I'm
looking at I'm looking at it right now, bro. The free agency. This is lit. I wish the NBA was this right now, man. Dirk Nowitzki, all these people, man.
Look, that's when it was like, woo. Like, cause man, for me the most memorable like playoffs to me, like I always tell you, is 2009. When they when they was like the NBA
everybody was
where
hot. Everybody
amazing
was hot.
happened. Everybody was on bro. They got the most memorable NBA
Ooh.
like playoff series.
They was trying to screw the Magic. I remember that.
Oh
They was
my
trying
god.
Everybody was
Yo,
hot.
they was really trying to screw the Magic, wasn't they? Like Jesus.
Man, I wish Josh Smith would have did something on the Hawks, man. He could have been like Dominique Wilkins if he had the focus.
No, because
I mean,
every single play was hot. Melo was hot in 09.
That's cap. Like you'll hear some cap.
No, everybody was hot in 09. Everybody
Melo was hot. Wade was hot.
Yeah.
Kobe was hot.
Yeah. Every
Bron.
series was on
Bron
fire.
was hot.
Bro, Josh Smith, man, I feel like
every series was great in 09.
Chris Paul was hot. Dwight, Chris Paul, Dwight.
Man.
See, they screwed
the
the Lakers.
Utah Jazz was on fire
that one.
too.
Aaron Williams, Carter Bull, every Josh Smith.
Nah, the Lakers should have had. If they would have had Chris Paul, I think they would have had 2 championships, probably one. Well,
man,
him and
Corey
Kobe.
Jenkins, man, look, check this out, player. Rondo was not overrated. I'm like, dog.
No, he ain't overrated. No,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude. I'm like, everybody getting so confused. Just because he couldn't shoot at the beginning of his career, he was decent in the middle part of his career. He had a run where he was the guy. He was the best point guard. He was like the best point guard. Him and Chris Paul were like the best point guards in the league. I'm like, dog, I'm telling you. People act like they forget about that. They forget. They trying to play Rondo now. I don't even like Rondo no more.
Corey Jenkins, when has Rondo been in MVP talks? He haven't.
Rondo, yeah, he was.
In MVP?
In MVP talks?
Yeah, he was.
What year?
He was. It was
What
like
year?
I think it was 2012 or 2013. One of those. Yeah, he was. He was one. Yeah. It was. I mean, that's what I said. No, he was like number 4 though. He was like 4. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Whoa!" I had to go back and watch.
LeBron and D Rose was like what, number 1, number 2?
Yeah, Kobe wasn't even in the conversation. They didn't even have Kobe in there.
Yes, it did. Yes, they did. 12 and 13.
No, 12 they didn't. 12 and 13 they didn't. They didn't have him in there.
Yeah, he did. He's number 5.
All right.
Way to go, Christian.
Number 5. He was number 5.
Jason Kidd.
Rondo Knight on the list.
No, he was. No, he was on the no.
In 2013 MVP.
No, it was one of those. It was one of those seasons. He was like I remember they had him in there. Like he was on the. He was in the vote.
Nah, Corey. Nash did play with one Hall of Famer. Let's go back to the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk.
See, look, Corey Jenkins talking facts.
But see, you got to look at when
Steve Nash did play with a Hall of Famer. He played with Grant Hill. He played with Dirk.
Bro, Grant Hill was
Grant
Hill. Come on, dog. Let's not play.
Grant Hill was past his prime,
Grant was still getting his numbers, but he was still kind of dealing with that injury on his foot.
Nah, Grant Hill came way back.
He was still because when he was in the Magic, he was hurt, but he was still putting up numbers. He was all-star.
Look, they gonna put Stoudemire in Hall of Fame. So
no, he was still all-star. But I still like
he belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Stoudemire is gonna go in the Hall of Fame. So Stoudemire.
Name one Hall of Fame. Come on, Corey.
Christian, he said name one Hall of Fame on the Suns besides Nash.
I mean, you can't, bro. No offense,
you can,
niggas, bro. They all 5. Bro.
It was Amar Stoudemire. He's a Hall of Famer.
No, he's up there.
No, he's not a Hall of Famer, bro. He's good though, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Sean Marion.
Come on, Sean Marion not a Hall of Famer.
Sean Marion's not a Hall of Famer. He's good. He's not a Hall of Famer, bro. Come on.
Stoudemire.
I don't know because I looked at a Hall of Fame.
You talking about Hall? Look, don't try to deflect from the fact that the Suns had a better team. That's what they trying to do. They trying to talk. Look,
but you said they had a better team than the Lakers.
And they had a better team.
They had better bench. Too. They had better bench. The Lakers got the better offense.
No, they
defense.
No, The Lakers just had Kobe.
Yes.
The Lakers just had Kobe.
Yes.
Dog. They were the
They
better. Kobe just
Bro,
was Kobe.
Look at the matchups. Let's look at the matchups.
If you look at the matchups, the Lakers shouldn't win only one matchup.
Nash and Fish. Nash got that.
Exactly.
Somebody said Shaq. Shaq was way past his prime.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Way past his prime.
How can Shaq even be past his prime? How can Shaq be past his prime until somebody gets taller or stronger than him?
Nah, Shaq gained a whole lot of weight. He was Charles.
It didn't matter. He went to the Heat and ball. Bro, Shaq went to the Heat and ball with Dwayne.
Yeah,
hold on now. Y'all must forget. Don't sleep. No, y'all must forget. Shaq was in the Suns. Shaq was putting up numbers in the Suns.
Shaq was fat and out of shape.
But he was still putting up numbers in the Suns.
We're not gonna talk about when Shaq couldn't get a ring. Shaq got a ring in Miami.
No. When he got to the Suns, he was still putting up numbers.
Shaq got a ring in Miami, bro. Don't sleep on that.
Yeah, he did.
Bro, Shaq was fat and he got a ring in Miami, bro. Don't sleep on that.
Yeah, because wait.
So what you mean out of time?
That guy there.
What you
mean? The man averaged 14 points in the final.
No, I'm saying Shaq was out of Shaq.
Every damn period got him on locked. So
they killed me.
Every damn period got him on locked.
Shaq is a cheat code, bro. Shaq never goes out his prime.
No. Every damn period got him on locked.
He definitely did. When he was at the Celtics, he definitely was out of his prime.
Yeah,
he was awful.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't awful. He just wasn't.
Yeah, he was awful.
He was, man. He got shot in the knee. He said.
He just wasn't focused,
he is
man.
awful. He sucked. He was terrible.
Focused,
he wasn't focused. He was out of shape and he was old. He retired. He knew he was done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, yeah, I'm capping. He was trash on the Celtics, but still.
Hey man, people always they talk about Shaq and Dwight. Hey, look, check this out. I'm taking Dwight.
Aaron Dampier was not even considered.
bro, Dwight Howard, bro. Let's not even talk about Dwight Howard, bro.
Dwight Howard. Sorry, Dwight Howard. I like him better.
No, Christian. You said one of the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You said Dwight Howard was better than Shaq.
Whoa.
You're wild.
He's a better defender.
You said no. Wait.
Yes, he was. What are you talking about, bro? Shaq didn't defend no damn body.
Christian, was you drinking alcohol this morning?
Bro, was y'all drinking?
You said he was better than Shaq. I said no.
He's a better defensive player than Shaq.
I said no.
I take Shaq from the Lakers over Dwight Howard.
I'm taking Dwight Howard.
I can't put
how can you say
Shaq,
that when the only person who could get past Shaq was really Allen Iverson?
No, it was several people. When there were big men, Shaq was getting dominated.
Maybe Steve Nash.
Dwight was on steroids.
Allen Iverson.
Shaq was getting dominated by Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm talking about little niggas, bro. Not
Ewing.
no Tracy McGrady that can dunk on
He was getting dominated by Shaq. Was getting rocked by people. He was getting rocked by a lot
Dennis
of people.
Rodman.
He was getting rocked by people.
Oh, you talking
and
about
the boy from the and my guy from the Pacers? He was getting rocked by the white guy.
Jumping around in eras, bro. Which era we sticking to?
I forgot what the guy name for the Pacers.
Oh, being talking about Jermaine O'Neal.
No. I said white guy.
But no.
Y'all niggas also y'all remember that game NBA? Was it NBA Ballers? What was that game called?
Shaq did ruin the Suns. He did.
He did.
He did ruin the Suns. They got to get rid of so many people.
He messed it up.
I'm sorry.
Messed up all the chemistry.
Look,
but Christian, you bugging. Shit.
So Shaq a better defender than Dwight. Stop it.
I'm gonna say no. Let's be honest. Shaq, come on now. Shaq dominated the boards in the playoff. What actually matters is he averaged a double for 13 seasons.
Wait, this man said David Robinson.
I did not say David Robinson. I said
Dwight's career was injuries.
I'm reading a comment.
Yeah, David Robinson.
Yeah, well, he had averaged double for 13 seasons back where they were literal big men. Now you put outside of Dwight, what center do you hear about?
He's still a square though.
Bro.
Dwight Howard. That's what I'm saying. Dwight has played.
David Robinson.
No. In that year in Magic, he played with 6 games this year off playoff against the garbage defense of Atlanta when he was in the Magic. With a center that plays
but did he not beat Boston? He beat my team. He was the key reason
He
why
beat
they
Boston
beat
because y'all had
Boston.
injuries. Y'all dealt with injuries.
The only injury that we had was Kevin Garnett.
That was it. Yeah,
I can't believe y'all trying to even
and we would
compare
have still
Stoudemire
lost
with
to the.
Kevin.
that's what. No, y'all would not. Y'all would still not lose to the Magic.
Yo, we no.
If y'all,
I'm sorry. We were still losing to the Magic.
Don't doubt on the Celtics, man. Come on,
No,
don't doubt
that year, no, they were going crazy. We were still gonna lose to the Magic.
Who is this guy?
No, I'm a guy that I'm real. I watch him. I know the Celtics.
No, not
still
you, fam.
lost.
I wasn't talking about you, family.
Like, bro,
I mean, you're not my family, but fam.
All right. That could. I'm giving you another question. Who was the better player in the Magic? Shaq or Dwight?
Dwight.
Shaq.
Oh hell no.
Dwight.
Oh,
Shaq.
Dwight Shaq. Dwight.
Christian.
Dwight.
Christian, I was drinking water. What was you drinking?
Dwight was balling. You gotta
Dwight injuries. Dwight Howard's injuries to where his
was balling.
Better Magic player, Shaq. No,
he gave Dwight Howard that injury.
But Shaq was better. You tripping?
That's what I'm saying. Dwight Howard had a whack team that still was going.
Jamil Nelson, he had Jamil Nelson. But no, y'all sleeping on here.
Y'all getting Shaq way too much credit. Shaq had Penny.
Y'all sleeping on his. Y'all sleeping on JJ Redick.
Oh, since y'all want to do this,
y'all sleeping on them. Y'all sleeping on them white boys. Y'all sleeping. You sleeping on them white boys. Y'all sleeping on them white boys. Yeah, he was
again, Christian.
Relax.
Say that again, Christian.
Yeah, he do Turkaloo and JJ Redick. They were shooters. Just like Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson.
You sleeping on Penny Hardaway?
Yeah,
I'm not sleeping on
Penny Hardaway. That's
Penny
it.
Was the guy on the
Penny
team.
Hardaway.
That's what I'm talking about. Credit. Shaq and Penny. It was just Dwight and Dwight around his lips.
Whoa, no.
You
had Turkaloo,
Dwight and
Jameer Nelson. You had Rashard Lewis. You had
Bill Nelson.
Courtney Lee was good with the Magic.
Who?
Courtney Lee was good with the Magic.
Yeah, he had two seasons. That was it.
No, Courtney Lee.
Yeah, I know. Courtney Lee had 2 seasons. His rookie year and then the year after that, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then Rashard Lewis, he was after that 2009 season. He was not the same.
He was a better Dwight in the Magic.
I'm gonna say
he was not the same.
Dwight Howard had better shooters than Shaq.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
He was surrounded by shooters. Shaq only shooter was Dennis Scott.
It wasn't the only shooter. Nick Anderson was on there.
Who is saying this?
Shaq had a lot of shooters on the team.
Who just said that, yo? Nick Anderson and Penny Hardaway was balling out, bro. You crazy, bro?
This is Sterling up there. That's Sterling.
I said shooters.
In the chat.
Bro, he did not have no better shooters, bro. You tripping, bro?
Dwight Howard did have better shooters on that team.
Are you kidding me?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
It was a shooter. So you said
Vince Carter. Vince Carter was washed when he got
Rashard Lewis wasn't shooting.
Bro, when Dwight got Vince Carter was he was
putting up numbers. He was averaging like 30-some points.
He was in and out the lineup. He was hurt.
Come on now, stop it. You just ain't gonna act like Dwight had took them to the finals, but no, they had shooters, dude.
He was the main reason why.
He had 3-3 Nick Anderson, Penny Hardaway.
Do y'all not know
Dwight was a shooter? That's
dominating.
It.
He was dominating.
Was a shooter. Nick Anderson drive in, score and defend. Penny was all that.
And let me tell you something about Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard even sacrificed in the playoffs. He was scoring 22 and
we talked about
13
Shaq
points.
Dwight Howard was balling.
He lowered his game so he passed the ball more out because they collided on Dwight Howard because he was so dominating in the paint when he was playing. That's what allowed the shooters to get open. That's the reason why they were open. If Dwight Howard wasn't dominating in the paint, them guys would not be open. Those shooters are open.
Just like Shaq. I'm saying, look, Shaq was the most dominant player in the Magic. He was more skilled, and more athletic.
Let's stop it. Like Shaq was
no.
Like Shaq the only player on the team.
He was more skilled.
He was more skilled.
He was more skilled because after his first season, that's when he got more skill. That's when he got more.
It was Shaq and Penny.
M-Sacks, please don't mention Patricia Mahomes.
Come on, man. Come on.
Christian.
Don't do that.
Sterling, stop it. It's Shaq and Penny. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Shaq and Penny.
Hey, buddy said it, bro. That's who I was thinking about, bro. David Lee.
David Lee.
Yeah, David Lee was balling, bro.
Yeah, no, when he was in New York, he was balling. Even his first couple years of Golden State, he was.
I was drinking water. I don't know what y'all was drinking.
You said they let him eat because they know. They say, okay, we gonna let Dwight focus on the post, and we got all these guys, and the Magic thing, and the Magic, dog, Shaq was a beast now because they focus on Shaq and Penny. It was okay. Y'all play y'all roles. We gonna rely on Penny and Shaq. Because they know Shaq was more dominant. Because like I said, he was more skilled.
Nobody
was more skilled than Dwight in Magic.
You could stop Dwight. Nobody can stop Shaq.
I wouldn't say he was Shaq. Corey, I wouldn't say he was fat and lazy. It's just that
several times.
The only person that stopped Shaq when he was in the Magic was Robin.
No, it's not. Hakeem Olajuwon stopped him.
Rodman stopped Shaq when Shaq was on the Lakers.
No, players that stopped him.
Hakeem.
Look, don't let me go grab the Shaq Brothers of Destruction. Don't let me go grab HDT. I will get the Shaq Brothers of Destruction, and we would destroy Shaq's whole career.
Hakeem killed them. I'm talking about the guy that stopped him was Rob. Well,
oh my God, there was so many people
on the Lakers.
Ben Wallace stopped him.
He was in the Lakers. That's when he was on the Lakers. We talking about the Magic.
Why do you like Dwight so much, bro? It's for real.
I don't really like Dwight like that. I'm sorry. I would pick Dwight.
No, he was balling on the Magic,
when
bro.
Dwight's a better defender.
No.
Dwight is a better defender.
No,
Dwight is a better defender than Shaq.
No, you can straight up shut.
Shaq
You can
couldn't defend nobody. He was
getting
everybody.
I think you just
didn't shut down nobody. He didn't shut down people.
No, I'm sorry,
Dwight Howard could play position. He could play people. Dwight Howard could on his feet. What are you talking about?
Man, I can't. And as a better Magic player between them, Shaq is better, man.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Come on, dude.
This is ridiculous. The fact that Shaq is a better
Dwight Howard was defensive player of the year.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Shaq
got off the bat. When Shaq came to the Magic drafted, he was already averaging double-double in that season.
He was doing that. That's what Dwight was doing. Dwight had double-doubles every single season in his career.
Dwight was balling, bro.
Dwight was balling, but Shaq
averaged. Talking about y'all giving Shaq credit. Shaq numbers
in Magic was better than Shaq.
I give Dwight Howard more credit because Dwight Howard had to endure and deal with. He literally only had. He didn't have another guy to take the pressure off of him and go get him a bucket. Dude, Shaq had that person. Y'all trying to make it seem like Shaq had Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, and Dwight had all shooters. What are you saying? Dwight had all shooters.
I'll give you that one.
What are you talking about?
But when it came down to really, you after
he had all them shooters.
But let me get this. Let me get you together, Sterling. Let me get you together, Sterling. Well, once they got that year of the shooter and they figured out the shooters, they needed another guy to get them a bucket, which Shaq had. He had Horace Grant to take the pressure off of him. He had Penny Hardaway to take the pressure off of him because when it was just Shaq, they weren't going nowhere. They weren't getting nowhere close to that. Dwight Howard got there with just shooters. Not with a guy who can take the pressure off of him.
Because they know they can't rely. Now, let me stop you. Because they know they couldn't rely on Dwight all the damn time in the post. They need to say we need to go outside the box.
That's why they couldn't rely on him.
And Rashard Lewis. If it wasn't for three of them, they would not beat Cleveland. Point blank, they would not beat Cleveland.
They would still beat Cleveland.
They would not beat Cleveland if it wasn't for them shooters.
You mad?
Come on now. Come on now,
bro. For real, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And they lost to the Lakers mostly, and it was 99% because of what's it called?
Jameer Nelson.
Jameer Nelson came back. He ruined the team. They was on fire. They didn't need him. They could have put up a great fight against the Lakers. Had his name. I keep messing up his name. Jameer Nelson.
See,
he sat his ass down.
Most people just can't remember when Dwight played for the Magic, but he was.
That's what I'm saying. They giving all his credit to Shaq and Magic team, but Shaq had a better team.
I saw him play.
Shaq had a better team. Dwight Howard did not. I mean, because he had shooters.
Look, hold on now. I said better team, but I'm like, but you making it seem like, oh, Dwight had to carry them all that.
He did.
No.
He did carry them,
bro. Yes, he did. He carried them,
bro. You giving all this credit to fucking Jameer Nelson?
No. I said, dude,
you giving this credit to Jameer Nelson and Hedo Turkoglu. Who the hell is Hedo Turkoglu?
He carried them, bro. But I
don't about. And Rashard Lewis, they would not beat the Cavs.
This man mentioned Andrew Bynum. What?
What?
No, he didn't. Shaq had a better squad.
Kilama 42
better squad.
Shaq had the better team.
Dwight was carrying them, bro. Dwight was absolutely carrying them.
Are you looking
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that team.
Kilama 42.
I'm not disagreeing with you about that. I'm not
JJ Redick. Are you kidding?
And I'm agreeing you with that. And I'm agreeing with that. He had a better squad. But I'm saying, look, what you make. Well, I'm saying
that's a lie. Dwight Howard did not have
he was carrying them on.
Dwight did not have a better.
Hold on.
Carrying them on defense and on the post. But I'm saying,
wait. Hold on. Grant Hill, my bad. Because this is like disrespectful. I can't believe I just did this to Grant Hill, bro. Grant Hill was putting in work too.
I told.
With who?
With Dwight Howard.
Right.
No, he wasn't on the same.
How long did
he played one season with him, but he was he played one season, but
yeah.
No, you talking about carrying, bro? We not just finna get this nigga the whole credit, bro. He did carry the team, but Grant Hill, Grant Hill was there at first, bro.
No, Grant Hill didn't play with Dwight.
You gotta realize, if the Magic had
he was on the team, but he was injured. He was on the team, but he was injured.
I'm talking about like the expertise.
The last he played, because Dwight came in
04.
Bro, listen, hold on.
Thank you. Dwight Howard. If you look at the way wait. He was crazy.
Dwight Howard.
That nigga was 3 seasons with no.
Nah, listen.
Dwight Howard was defensive player for like
Grant Hill was really teaching Dwight Howard how to play, bro. And if you look at Dwight Howard and how he played, he was kind of mimicking Grant Hill when he was early in his career, bro. I know he was hurt, and I know this sounds like some shit that's out of nowhere, but if you think about this, bro, he was on the team first, and that's really why Dwight Howard was balling like that, bro. Because Grant Hill was the grandfather to like really that style, that back in the post.
Shaq and Dwight. I mean Dwight Howard and
but
what's Grant Hill?
He's not better than Shaq, bro.
Together.
He's not better than Shaq. He's not.
Grant Hill was injured. He never played with him. They never played at all. He was hurt. Grant Hill would never play with Dwight.
He was dominating, but I'm giving this to Grant Hill, bro. Sorry.
What? I don't know.
What's wrong, Busy Bone?
Bro, I'm really just trolling, bro. Honestly, I don't really like Dwight because he screwed over the Atlanta Hawks, bro.
He didn't. I'm sorry.
He just said, "I'm sorry, bro." Why he do that to us? We wasted our money on this man, bro.
Wait, Ty Lue was on the Magic?
Yes, he was on the Magic.
Oh hell no, he was sorry.
We're not talking about Ty Lue.
Well, he was sorry anyway, but yeah. But I'm saying,
nah, bro. Real talk though.
The problem with with Dwight was
I just don't agree.
I say it was similar. I see some similarities with Shaq in the Magic.
The Magic.
I just don't agree, bro.
The Magic Dwight Howard team is not nowhere.
No, and you saying that Shaq had shoes? Who the only shooter he had? D. Scott. That was it.
And Nick Anderson.
Who?
Nick Anderson,
bro. Nick Anderson balls, bro.
Yeah, Nick Anderson balled. Nick Anderson was
defender.
Their
team was better. I don't understand
what the defender and scored. He scored this thing.
Shaq had a better team.
I didn't. Did I just
No,
say?
I'm not talking about you, Sterling.
I agree on that, Christian.
I'm not talking about you, Sterling. I'm talking about in the chat. They
Yo.
going, they tripped.
Hey, yo.
I'm like, what team are they watching?
Hey yo, Levy Jose. He was teaching him, bro. Come on, man. Listen, man. I know I was wrong, but I had to play along with it, bro.
Man, they crazy. Dwight Howard's defense,
bro. But you wrong though, bro.
Shaq had defense too.
Dwight
Shaq
Howard
did
was
not have
better
no
than Shaq,
defense.
bro.
Yes, he does. Oh my god.
I'm hearing all
the
this
difference between Dwight and Shaq.
I'm hearing this. Look, if the Shaq Avengers was in here, the Shaq Avengers was in here. This was
Come on now.
Shaq Avengers. What is Shaq Avengers?
Huh?
What is the Shaq Avengers?
Oh, it's me, HD, and T. We the Shaq Avengers. We come and tell the truth about Shaq's career. He was awful.
Look,
I'm sorry.
People say Shaq.
He said they still like the A team.
Like, hold on. All right,
the difference between Dwight and Shaq.
How many blocks? How many blocks did Dwight have? How many? What is average on the Magic? How many blocks?
T's Deadpool and I'm Ant-Man.
Yeah, this nigga said like he was a goddamn walking out here. Y'all got a comic book, bro?
We are the Shaq Avengers.
Bro, I'll read y'all comic book, bro, where y'all just hate on Shaq because y'all really can't accept
the whole chat is the LeBron Avengers.
Bro, listen, bro. Shaq, listen, bro.
The whole chat, we the LeBron Avengers.
Listen, bro. Shaq was selling fake Air Force Ones, bro. Dwight Howard
now
would never
LeBron
do
Avengers,
that.
I'm there. we all in a group together.
We all
the Shaqs.
We all there.
The LeBron Avengers. We all know who Captain America is.
Dwight don't have fake Air Force Ones, bro. Dwight don't have fake Air Force Ones, bro. Shaq mastered.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Shaq made like $32 million like off
off some ugly ass sneakers.
Hey,
yeah, people still buy them too,
bro.
Thank you. Dwight Howard is a better rebounder and a better defender.
Yeah, listen, Millennial Mind. You're right. Millennial Mind. Exactly, Millennial Mind.
Shaq was tough.
And that's exactly why Dwight was not better than
Tougher
Shaq.
Than
right
Shaq.
there.
Yes, Dwight is soft.
I mean, Dwight was soft.
Dwight was soft as hell.
Exactly. So the defense don't make no sense. What he talking about, man? Defense required.
Dwight Howard was. What Dwight Howard was and Dwight Howard was.
But you saying, he had defense, he blocked. So the Shaq.
No, Shaq was never the defender that Dwight was.
Tough.
Okay, then what? Okay, hold on. All right.
No, he wasn't.
What did? How many? All right, look, how many blocks does Dwight average in the Magic? Using the Magic,
I don't know, like 6 a game, maybe. Like it was maybe 6, but Dwight Howard was a better defender. He could guard people.
Shaq was never.
I can't believe I'm doing.
Shaq was not.
I can't believe I'm going.
Thank you, Millennial Mind.
Bro,
thank you. Kobe did try to.
Dwight Howard was hurt that whole year. When they were, that's
a great example, Millennial.
He had a back when Kobe was doing that to Dwight had a nagging injury with his back.
Because
I'm looking at all his block.
Peaches gave Dwight Howard that injury.
Block average.
Man, y'all, come on, man. Why
would when Kobe and Dwight Howard played together? I can't put that on Dwight. Dwight was just coming off. He just got back surgery.
Shaq, because
now you want to talk about now you making excuses. Talking about
I'm not making excuses. This guy was injured.
That ain't Magic's fault. It's just that he couldn't.
Alpha. Shaq is alpha. Dwight is a simp.
He couldn't take a break. Even Bill Russell told him. Bill Russell
is a beta. Shaq was never no alpha. Y'all giving Shaq all this.
Bill Russell.
Dwight
that's what I'm talking about. I don't know, Corey. These dudes is crazy to think that Shaq is a better defender. I don't know what they talking about. And Shaq ain't never shut down nobody.
Dwight,
he did a couple blocks.
That's a good conversation.
Dwight is a simp.
It ain't no conversation.
Christian, Dwight is a simp.
Folks don't agree, bro.
Okay, that's like three.
Shaq is a simp. He's a hater. He's a hater simp.
That's like
he's the worst. At least Dwight gonna be real about it. Dwight gonna tell you, like, hey, I don't like you.
Shaq
at least Dwight gonna be real. Shaq gonna be a hater.
That's Dwight. That's like 4. That's like
3 or 4. The Dwight are betas.
3 or 4 blocks.
They both were betas.
Oh my God, man.
They both were.
Nah. Shaq was.
The problem was Dwight was he couldn't take a break.
He wasn't no alpha. Penny was the alpha. Penny was just quiet.
He didn't let his body rest. Even Bill Russell told him. Bill Russell's like, "Yo, take a break," and then like, "Nah, man, I still got
Dwight couldn't still. These guys is crazy. I cannot believe this.
No,
where is my Avengers?
Christian, you know the reason why Dwight had that bad injury? Ask Peaches.
Hey, look, but he had the injury.
Oh my God,
he had the injury.
Respectful as hell, bro.
Whatever, but he had the injury.
Well, you said injury.
But
that's his fault. He should have stayed. He should have take care of his body. Paul.
He should have left Peaches some home.
No, that's not how he got his back hurt. He got his back hurt from a player. He got a
that's why I said
dunk.
Because like
No, oh my God, I'm talking about when he went for a dunk.
So wrong for that.
Y'all being real gay right now. It's really gay of y'all.
No, you being real gay defending the guy that likes trannies.
You
being real gay.
I'm just telling you what
likes trannies. Come on now, you real gay.
I'm gay because I'm telling you what actually happened. Oh, okay. Sterling,
you gotta always protect the nuggets.
Karl Malone is an alpha.
He dominates little girls.
He's a flopper.
He dominates little girls.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Karl Malone did dominate little girls. Dude.
What the man? Come on, y'all. Chill out. Y'all know where that man from, bro? That man from the sticks.
He from the country.
No, he country. Country. Karl Malone country.
Burundi. Chris, you still Burundi? What are you talking, bro? When you was messaging me, I was like, bro, what you? I wasn't even on the game. That wasn't even me playing the game. No more. I wasn't even playing the game. That was my nephew. He was playing because I had left. I left the house. That's on. He was texting me. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Millennial. That's so wrong. If Young Buck and Dwight was hanging out together.
Man, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop doing these people wrong, bro. Straight to cash. Yeah.
Hey, bro. They like trannies.
Man, listen, man. Straight to Cashville, bro. That was a good album, man. I remember listening to that, man.
Yeah, but Young Buck, hey, man, he gonna be. Hey, man, when he gonna be there?
Bro, like that album was alright.
I don't have to. Album, I got
bro.
stuff to do.
But like, bro,
my nephew was here.
Bro? Nah, real talk. Who you rather listen to? Young Buck or Tony Yayo, bro? Just keep it a beam.
Tony Yayo.
Oh my god.
Well, before Buck like training.
Bro, you know you lying.
Young Buck was out.
I'm blaming my bro.
Bro, you know you lying when you say that, bro. Tony Yayo
was here.
Was really a good nigga, bro. Tony Yayo was not a good rapper. Like
he wasn't.
But I'm not listening to Young Buck music. I don't care.
Bro,
I ain't listening. Yeah, no more.
Rap, bro. Like
I'm blaming nobody.
First album was a classic. Straight out of Cashville is a classic.
It was classic until once that training.
Now Tony Yayo had a better song than
the one with 50 Cent, yeah.
Here you go, Burundi.
So seductive.
Oh no, Tony Yayo first album was hard. Yeah.
All I do is Yayo.
That's Ayo.
I know, but I'm man, Tony Ayo should have made that song. He should have made it. It would have been fire because he could have did it. He could have freaked it.
But see, that was Snooty Wild talking about Yayo.
Nah, man, but Fredo, like, man, shoot, man. Yo, did y'all see that Papoose cereal rap, bro? That was fire.
Oh yeah, I saw it on Instagram. It was really high. It was hot. Yeah.
That was fire. I went in the kitchen. I started looking at the honey Cheerios. I was like, these niggas sweet like honey.
Burundi, look, we can take this to the streets, Burundi. If you look,
I'm gonna put a hole in them
we
like
can
a
take this to the
Cheerio.
streets.
Ooh, nigga, that's hard.
You want to take them to the streets with Burundi?
Yeah, Burundi. We can go inside. We can box inside the hotel, Burundi. We can box in the hotel.
Bro, you actually really want to fight LeBron?
No, I'm just messing with. I said Burundi, not Brian. This is
Tony Yayo best song is
Burundi said Chris is the king.
Damn, y'all niggas really
proper. That's
like that.
debatable.
Fight this man?
Sino, this is pathetic.
You say you are the king of all the excuses.
This coming from a guy who's a compulsive liar. Who does nothing but
Sino
lie.
talk about he want to fight LeBron.
This guy does nothing but compulsively lie.
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying,
has
Kevin.
called him out.
That's what I'm saying, Kevin. Why
LeBron
you
did to you,
called
Cena?
out.
What he did?
I
What
want
did
to
he
fight
do
him.
to you?
I wanted to fight him. Shit.
No, I'm talking about taking to the court.
Ceno's like,
I'll be the
I'm
I'll be
telling
the one.
Durant to take it
I'm
to
gonna
the
be the one
court.
that throw a brick.
Bro,
Why
LeBron,
Cena
bro.
want to fight LeBron?
You said
like
take it to the court.
Craig hit Debo with a brick. I'm gonna hit him.
Nigga, LeBron would break your ankles in all types of places, bro. Stop playing like LeBron can't beat your
Break
ass.
my
Durant,
ankle.
we-
Hold
tell
on
Durant
now.
to meet me
Whoa,
at the court. Tell him to
whoa.
meet me at the court.
Wait, hold on.
Nigga, LeBron will kill your ankles. Are you crazy? It's
I'm
a
talking about
professional
Burundi.
basketball player.
I'm talking about Burundi. I'm telling him to meet me
don't even know how
at
to
the
use
court,
that damn ball. Shit.
at the playground.
I'm just messing with y'all, man. I'm just messing with
You see how Cena talk about? Oh, he want to fade LeBron.
Talking like he gonna break my ankles. Like, wait, he ain't got no handles. Talking about,
LeBron
Don't you know
has zero
LeBron would shoot a
hands.
3 in your face, bro? And
He'll
call
be
it a
working
night?
one. I'll let LeBron shoot. 'Cause
Do
that's
you
all
know
he gonna be
LeBron
able
will
to
really
do.
cross your ass and call it a night on your ass, bro?
Cross what?
He'll cross you up, call it a night.
Cross what? He ain't got no handles, dude. What is you smoking on? You smoking too much of that reefer. I knew. Like that. I just do.
Bro, I'm just talking, bro.
You sure are.
Burundi gonna get. Hey, Burundi, I'm letting you know, dog. You gonna get smoked if you play me on the
This
basketball
man
court.
said Tony Yayo was like Jim Jones or yeah. I'm done.
This man.
Yayo was like Jim Jones.
Burundi, you know your knees gonna be
Hype man.
knocking if you get on this court.
Please.
But this guy, but let me get this Burundi. Burundi has been a known liar on here. This guy does nothing but lie. He has terrible internet connection. He needed. I mean, good Lord.
Like Jim Jones has a better work ethic out of Dipset right now.
I'm not worried about Burundi. T got my
Y'all
back.
sleep
all
on Joel's,
day.
bro.
Who?
See, Joel's haven't dropped a hit since.
Oh yeah. Y'all know.
05.
No, you know what's crazy about Joel's? The funniest thing, because I remember when I was like, because I was trying to search. I'm like, what's his name? Like, what's Joel Santana's real name? If you look at his name, it's the same thing as LeBron, but with an R.
Oh yeah,
LeBron James.
Yeah, I was like, that's his name.
Bro, why you look at niggas' names, bro? You sweet, bro. So who cares, bro?
It's like with LeBron, but we removed the B. If you move the B and put LAR, LeBron James.
No, I did lose twice. I never said I didn't lose.
Now I'm not gonna lie though, Joel's at that time was Lil Wayne's competition.
Burundi just be making us stuff. Burundi be wanting to have a beef with me for
Jim Jones better than Joel's now. Joel isn't Joel's in prison right now?
No, Joel's
he out now.
Millennium. Are you talking about work ethic?
Oh, Max B.
And yes.
Free Max
Work
B.
ethic wise, yes.
But I wish, man. I wish motherfuckers just come together, bro, and just.
And Kalama, yes, Jim Jones has improved because Jim Jones is writing his own stuff now.
No, he just has a better another writing team.
He has another writing team.
Jim Jones ain't never wrote.
Jim
he
Jones
wrote some bars. Nah, he wrote the only thing he wrote was his hit single is Ballin'. That's about it. That's about it.
That was Max B. That was Max
B.
I was seeing if y'all quizzing y'all if y'all knew that.
But see, here's the thing though.
Go ahead.
Jim Jones been writing.
So there you go. Jim Jones never wrote nothing. You just told him. So you said he did write something, but he didn't right now.
I seen Jim Jones in the studio on YouTube and he wrote. He wrote,
bro.
That whole album.
You don't think he knew the camera was on him? No.
Sterling.
What
happened? He said he saw Jim Jones right.
This motherfucker, bro,
on YouTube in the studio.
Bro, you can't believe everything you see on the screen.
Sterling, dog.
Bro,
That's funny, Sterling.
You can't believe
Jim Jones cannot write
everything you see, bro.
of a bar.
No, because he said Mace. He said
Jim is focused.
Jones
Yeah,
said
focus
Mace had told him. He said Mace had told him how to rap.
Yeah,
Mace had told him how to rap. So
see, that's another rapper. Mace should not be involved in no verses. He should be disqualified.
What?
Wow.
Mace haven't put out enough work to be involved in the own verses.
Yeah. He has 3 albums. He has 3 albums and hella features. What are you talking about?
Yeah, his features go dumb.
And he wrote another. He wrote the other album for the Puff and the Family. That's
But see,
Mace.
that's him and Big.
No, that's
No,
Mace.
no. He didn't. No, he never had song. Did he have songs with Big?
Yes, he did. Mace had 3-4 songs of
Yeah,
Big.
but yeah, it was Puff. But he can use that because some people use. Well, I feel
But
like
Mace,
Mace
Mace.
can use
this
that.
song, bro.
But if
Bro,
you're gonna say that
Yeah.
about Mason, you should say that about Big. But do you say
Thank
that
you,
about Big?
Kwame. Thank
But
you,
do
Oh,
you,
Kwame.
Big got
Jim Jones did write his own stuff too. Thank you.
but are you gonna say that about Big? Because Big only got 2 albums. Mace got 3.
Nah,
Yeah.
Big actually got like
He got
3.
he got more.
No,
Big actually got 3 because
no.
you can
Big
count.
has 2.
No, my bad, 4 because you can count the Junior Mafia one and Little Kim.
That's what I'm saying about Mace. Mace wrote the Puff and the Family album.
But him and Big wrote that together.
Big only did like 3. He only did 3 songs because
Mace
he
wrote
died.
that. Mace wrote
He
that.
died.
Wrote that.
Big died. Mace was there. Mace
Bro,
did all
Mace
that.
took
Can't
over. When Big
nobody
died,
hold
that's
me
when Mace took
down.
over.
Tupac,
Oh
Machiavelli for
no.
life.
When
I
Mace took
got
over.
to keep
But
on moving. That's all.
Yeah.
That's Mace.
Thank you, JC.
Big
wrote for
Big
Junior Mafia.
only Big wrote for Little
Yes.
Kim. Big wrote for Little Kim and Lil C.
Junior Ma.
And you can
Yeah.
say something about Big Pun. Big Pun had 3 albums if you want to count Don
Not
Cartagena.
J Mafia. It's only
But
two. It's
you-
only like 3 rappers, but the whole some J Mafia can't rap.
But I'm just saying you can't say that Mace ain't got enough material when that's a lie because Mace does have a lot of material.
To be in a
Mace was turning
versus?
up.
Yes, he does. You
Mace
can't-
was turning up, bro.
Mace, I just told you he wrote the Puff and the Family album. That went crazy. That all that stuff is on there. That's
Who you say he in versus with?
I said Mace should not be in a versus battle.
he should, how could he not be?
But who said? But what Mace said that put him against who?
Who can
I
Mace
mean-
go up against?
But see, people want Mace and Cameron to be in a versus. I mean,
Let me think about it. Case
I don't know about that.
got old boy. Case got old boy. Hey Ma. Damn, he got a lot.
Mace is gonna beat
He
a lot of people.
Damn, got a lot.
Mace is gonna play hit after hit after
This
hit
thing-
after hit
I'm gonna use
after hit after hit.
And then you
It's not
also
gonna
got to
be-
realize Mace did write for people. I mean, he wrote for
You're right.
Loon,
Mace Cameron
the
did
Harlem
work hard.
World. I think he wrote a
And-
little bit of Fabulous's bars. I think other rappers.
And Mace can end it off with the Oracle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cam wrote "Crush on You" for Lil C's.
Like what Mace told Jay, platinum this, platinum that. Man, listen to man. Mace, I'm not gonna lie though. Mace was that dude.
Yeah. Some rappers did wrote for Bad Boys. Did write something for Bad Boys.
Who? Oh, Big.
Not only Big Mace.
Cam is not
Big
beating
Mace,
Mace in no
Cam.
battle.
Big Mace.
We
Cam.
already saw Cam losing the battle against Mace.
You said used to wrote for Bad Boy.
When Mace put out the Oracle, where has Cam been? I ain't seen him.
He dropped another song.
But Cam went hard too, though.
It was the same damn thing.
Nobody care about that.
Cam-
Was it the Oracle?
Cam went hard too, though.
Nah,
it
the
the
Oracle,
Oracle?
the Oracle had a better impact.
Cam said the same thing when he dissed Mace. He always bring up the same thing.
Yeah, but it was still hard. But Mace, yeah.
Mace
See,
killed him.
Exactly. Oracle
But see,
retired.
one
Cam.
thing about Mace can end Dipset's career, but Mace ain't built like that.
I just like Cameron's style more. I think Mace a little corny.
I
I
never
Mace.
really liked Dipset or Cameron.
Cameron's style
So keep it a stack.
is ununique. You know, this man is one of the greatest. You never find a style like Cam. You'll never find that. You'll
Right.
never find that.
Exactly. It's a unique style. Mace is a good rapper. He definitely outbarred him, and he definitely out.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
and, I love
Songwriter was, I give it to Mace.
I love Cameron. She look killer. Ma got the damn profile.
Mace is not washed.
Look, I like
people say Mace is washed because he ain't put no project out. Just because
Cameron was the best, but I wouldn't say the greatest.
Nah. Cameron, but see, Cameron was never really a good rapper anyway, though.
A lot of artists wrote for Puff.
Out of Harlem.
I ain't gonna say he wasn't a good rapper, but he was more of a style.
Mace versus Kirk Franklin.
Man, you compare? No, don't do that.
Apex, come on now.
Oh no, Cameron first album was
like I said, brother. He's the best out of Harlem, but a lot of people forget Mace lyrical.
I gotta look it up.
Mace more lyrical than the Cam.
I did forgot this shit.
Let's be honest, Mace is more.
What was Cam's first album? Confessions of Fire. Okay.
Confessions of Fire. Mace was on it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all sleep,
bro. Horse and Carriage, bro. See, like a song like this, only Cameron can do a song like Horse and Carriage.
That was Mace. Horse and Carriage.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like some funny shit, but it's still hard. Like
it might have been Joel.
Like, bro, Cameron, you can really debate Cameron type better than Eminem, bro.
Huh?
Cameron type better than Eminem.
No, stop it. No.
Oh, man. Mace, check this out. Check this out. Mace is a better rapper than Mace. Mace is a better rapper than Eminem, though.
I said, yeah, that's why I said Mace is more. I said Mace is more lyrical, but Cam got that. Cam got that punch, that delivery.
Cameron has a style that nobody can replicate, and that's more valuable in my opinion than having better bars.
So y'all saying Cam is better than Eminem? Stop it! Y'all doing this on purpose.
No, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's worth more than having better bars. I would just say that
he ain't better than Eminem.
Eminem has a better delivery than Cam.
And Cameron is dope, man.
He's more. No, Cam is not better. No, y'all bugging. No, bro, he's not.
He's dope because, like, bro, a song like Horse and Carriage, bro,
not
only
better.
Cameron can do, bro.
No. But see, let me ask you guys this: who would you put Eminem up against in the verses?
Bro, D-Ruggs, bro. D-Ruggs was a hard.
I don't know.
Y'all is bugging.
Eminem got to go against another white rapper.
Cam ain't better than. No, he's not.
Forget that. Eminem got to go against a brother that could give him the business.
No,
I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna go against anybody.
See, I skipped.
Eminem should go against like G-Eazy or something. You know, somebody in that
category. Bro, listen, bro.
See, that's easy cake.
Eminem, bro.
I know. Yeah, he needs that.
MGK killed Eminem already, bro.
Not kill Eminem. Stop it. No,
bro. MGK already killed Eminem, and he don't want to acknowledge it. It's so
who?
Bro, that's why MGK just said fuck it. He left, bro, because it's ridiculous.
Because he was getting killed. No. MGK been killed. Eminem
made ridiculous at this point, bro. It's like
go rock.
Bro, it's ridiculous at this point. Bro.
MGK did that.
Come on, man. Let's vote. Let's vote for real. Let's vote for real. Let's vote
now. Cam, well, come on now. Cam is not better than Eminem, okay?
No, he's not, but he killed him on that too.
I'd rather take Eminem than a guy that raps about cookies and apple juice.
Bro, listen, bro. No, for real. Listen,
apple juice, cookie,
Eminem,
juice.
Listen, bro.
Eminem
might be better than MGK. MGK killed him on that. MGK killed him on that.
50 Cent versus Fat Joe in the verses.
Yes, I murder.
Nobody's
gonna
appreciate Fat Joe.
I don't want to hear Fat Joe.
Nobody's gonna appreciate Fat Joe.
If you go on
Instagram,
picture of a cover.
What about T.I. versus
Boosie? The man had just this
T.I. versus Boosie.
Nobody's
another battle. I don't want to hear.
Bro, how do y'all feel about these versus battles? How do y'all feel about this shit? I
don't care nothing about the verses no more.
It brings back memories.
Purple Haze is not a Purple Haze has no. It's not no.
I think the verses are just corny at this point now. They got real corny.
Yeah, verses has always been corny to me.
I mean,
I would say the best one is Gucci versus Jeezy.
For the streets, yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let's take a break with this. Everybody talking about each other. Hold on, wait.
Cam over Eminem because Cam had the streets. Cam had
Sterling going off about Eminem.
Bro, Cameron, bro, listen, bro. Overall, Cameron is a more unique artist than Eminem.
Yeah. No, he's not unique.
Why not, bro? First off, he was already put in a box because Eminem gets to be free and talk about killing his mom and all this other type stuff.
But see, Eminem got privilege.
Bro, because because Cameron was put in a box in the hood. He got to be a gangster rapper.
Yeah,
he made it sound like D-Ruggs.
Cam got the streets. That's why I say
he made it sound like Horse and Carriage, bro. Which is it's like type of horny, but he can only do that.
Thing.
Hold up. If you really want to talk about lyrical and delivery and stuff, that white dude can murder Cam easily.
Of course, bro. You talking about a white rapper that grew up in Detroit battle rapping, bro. We're not talking about that. We talking about a unique style, bro.
Max B was blackballed.
A unique style, bro.
Like it was really great raps, but
Bro,
it was
Eminem, bro.
Hold on now.
Oh,
all right, bro.
50 versus Game. No, heck no.
50 versus Game in the verses.
Bro, Game
I
has
don't care about none of these. I don't understand why people want these verses.
No, we don't.
I don't get it either, bro.
Cam do not have better albums. Look, he did not have a better album.
These battles
Cam
are.
have two good
These
albums.
versus battles are stupid.
Well,
I think they've all
bro,
been
Cameron
stupid.
is cool, bro, because he trademarked the color, bro.
I've never cared for any of the versus battles. I thought it was corny when they first did it.
Come on with me in Purple Haze. That's it.
I don't know,
bro. Why you so mad, bro?
Dang,
Bro, why you so mad, Sterling?
No, cause y'all saying can't y'all sleeping on May? Y'all sleeping on Mace and no Mace is more lyrical than Cam.
Mace killed him on that. No, Mace killed him on that diss, just like how MGK killed Eminem on that diss. But no,
MGK got murdered.
But overall, of course,
Twister versus Juvenile. No, sound off. No.
Eminem
versus Mystical or Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Look, Juvenile gonna get Twisted to business if they go in the verse.
No.
It's more relatable.
That's not even a battle.
Y'all can listen to.
Twisted need to go against Mystical or Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Look, Twisted gonna get if he go against Juvenile. I'm gonna let you know Juvenile got more hits.
Twister versus Juvenile. I'll say
Juvenile is gonna give Twisted a bit. It ain't gonna even be fair.
Well, Twister got some hits too. Twister got some
he
hits.
do. Overnight.
But see,
this is my song.
Overnight,
Rush, bro. I grew up listening to Adrenaline Rush.
See, that's an easy battle for Twister. You can't do that.
Easy battle for Twister. It's an easy battle for Juvenile. Juvenile all they gotta do is
no.
Juvenile got. Oh my god!
That's not even.
You can't even name 20 Twister hits. I can name 20 Juvenile hits.
But see, here's the thing though. That's not even. You can't put them two in a battle together.
Bro, no cap, bro. Adrenaline Rush is a perfect album.
Juvenile will destroy Twister in a battle. A hit battle. It's not even fair. Even if Mystical want to get in the ring too, Juvenile give Mystical the business.
Barely a hit.
Oh no,
Rush is a good album, bro.
Yes, Mystical
Juvenile
barely
give
do.
Mystical the business.
Mystical got a good 10, but after that,
no. I don't know about 10. I don't know about 10,
bro.
I'm talking about
unpredictable album. Come on, man.
But I'm talking about what do y'all consider? Because Juvenile got hits.
Eminem got popping pill music.
Juvenile can play back that ass up 10 times and he's still gonna win.
Oh my god, bro! I hate these verses, bro.
And Mystical got that shake it fast. Watch yourself.
Mystical. Bro, no. What's the other dude's name, bro? What's the other dude's name?
That's what them going. Who you gonna shake your ass or you gonna go with shake
Mystical
ass or you going with back that ass?
Little Wayne.
No, but Juvenile will beat
500 degrees.
Mystical don't have enough hits.
Was Lil Wayne. 400 degrees was.
Hold on, not only he has bad that
was corny by Lil Wayne.
But he has
that album was trash.
Now Juvenile plays.
I got some joints on the album now.
500 degrees was trash.
Nah, it got some joints on the album.
500 degrees was trash. Oh,
it was trash. He tried to one up Juvenile and that shit was trash.
Nah, it has some albums now.
Y'all not
Mystical can't match up with Juvenile.
That was so corny.
You said Juvenile 500 degrees was trash?
No, I said Lil Wayne 500 degrees was trash.
I'm talking about 400 degrees.
That's what I'm talking about. 400 degrees. I said Lil Wayne
got some
trash.
It got some joints.
Yeah, but that wasn't his best album.
That shit was some trash. That shit didn't have not 1 ounce of a joint.
No, I'll say Wayne's best album.
To me, in my opinion, it does have joints.
Oh man, I mean, hey, maybe it got some. Mystical versus Petey Pablo sounds more feasible. That makes sounds sense. Better.
Thank you.
Because if he get in the ring, if he get in the ring with Juvenile, let me tell you,
he's gonna get bodied.
He body bag.
Who can yell more?
Body bag. He gonna be hanging.
Now that would be a great battle if both of them two was alive.
Right.
One versus
Now Juvenile gotta go against he gotta go against now him going against Lil Wayne.
No.
I know you guys love Lil Wayne, but Juvie and Lil Wayne is closer.
Wayne gonna kill him. Wayne gonna kill Juvenile.
Wayne's not gonna kill Juvenile.
Because he put a big old red stop sign.
Be a great versus Nas versus Thomas.
Only people.
I agree, bro.
Juvie versus Lil Wayne. That's a more feasible battle because now you got guys that were both on the same label. I know you guys. I know it don't sound like it'll be close. But it's very close.
Kill Snoop.
I'm sorry, Christian, but Wayne got more answers than Juvenile.
Lil Wayne would body him.
Little Wayne, Wayne
depends on
you can't put Wayne.
It depends on who. But Juvenile got a lot of hits.
We talking about
Wayne. So as Wayne,
but Little Wayne
Wayne has a bigger following though.
Wayne.
I mean, depending on where you from, where you feel. Because in the South, Juvenile is got a lot of
Wayne, Christian.
Yeah, Juvenile versus
everything you said about Juvenile got more hits.
Juvie versus Ludacris, that would be funny. That would be funny.
That's a good one.
That would be funny. But I think
J. Cole versus Kendrick, we already know who won that one.
And it'd be Jermaine.
No, let's not talk about that.
We already know who won that one.
Jermaine Lamar.
No, I'm no.
Jermaine Lamar.
No,
Jermaine versus Puffy.
And J. Cole is 5, but nah, bro.
No, what you said?
Y'all gotta stop it. Y'all gotta
Jermaine
stop
versus Puffy.
Because every time Kendrick and Cole rap together, Kendrick be scared to get on the mic.
Don't get
bro. Kendrick versus Cole, we're gonna go forever because this is like two great artists.
JC, don't get this man started. Don't get Christian started when it comes to J. Cole and Kendrick.
All right,
don't get Sterling started when it comes to Eminem because he become Eminem.
Sterling
become Eminem.
Eminem looks up to all of the black rappers. I don't understand why.
I don't understand. Y'all saying
Sterling going crazy. My manable, my scannable, my landable.
Cam is not better than M.
Look, we got 2 people saying Cam is better than M. 3 people, I said it too.
The only thing Cam got to M is the streets. That's it.
Lord,
no, I don't think anybody here will traverse each other. No, that doesn't make any sense.
See, Sterling is the new angry man. That
doesn't make no sense to. That doesn't make no sense to verse.
I'm like, I can go after these debates about it. Because they don't
more people saying it.
No, because I'm like they would listen to some street stuff. Yeah, Cam, we gonna listen to Cam because the street. But
no, because Cam is better, bro.
He's not better,
bro. You're tripping, man.
Look, he's not better,
bro.
I'm sorry. I'm taking Cole.
Give me one song that you listen to right now. No,
it's not.
Well, it all depends.
It's not
Cole
only
and Kendrick. It all depends,
bro. Let me tell you something. I would ride in the car.
Cole.
Come on.
People know they listen to Cole more than Kendrick. Everyone knows.
And again, Kendrick.
Nah, you're right about that though. You're right about that. People do listen to Cole more than Kendrick, but Kendrick is better than Cole.
I won't say that because when it comes to being an MC,
Michael Jackson's in the verses. Will
Cole
probably spot it. No, he won't.
Michael Jackson.
There's 2 guys that I don't think Michael Jackson would body.
Rick James.
Prince.
Rick James. He's not touching Rick James.
Prince would be
R. Kelly. He would be.
Rick James is the greatest of all time. Y'all are tripping. James Brown is the greatest of all time. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Prince is
James Brown a body everybody.
Prince is the greatest artist.
R. Kelly writes his own stuff now. Both of them are both
R.
creative.
Kelly is dope, man. Like, look, who cares
but
about
Michael Jackson?
Come on, man. R. Kelly is talented as hell, bro. Like, my grandma still listen to "I Believe I Can Fly." What you talking about, man? Because it's a great song.
I'm sorry, dog. They wanted me to cancel
great.
R. Kelly, but R. Kelly was played at my graduation, dog. Like,
exactly, that song is great.
I want to cancel him, but I'm sorry. Dog.
Bro, he needs some help, bro. R. Kelly needs help.
Like R. Kelly, like you want, like what he did? You like, man, he's a pervert, man.
You don't have to cancel him. He needs actual help.
Like, damn, I hated R. Kelly and stuff, but he got some class.
Man,
no, we need to actually. No. Look, this might sound hella weird, but we need to love R. Kelly. He needs help. Seriously.
Michael.
Wait, hold on now. I can't
he needs
help.
help.
I can't help that man. I
but
can't help that brother.
We have to love R. Kelly, bro. What are you talking about?
We don't have
that,
Bro,
we don't
do you
have
not
to
know
love
his
him to
story? Do you not know his story, bro? He was molested as a kid, bro. We need to love R. Kelly.
I understand that, but
bro, he's messed up, bro.
You're right.
Bro,
and Raz was molested by his cousin Chris Stokes.
Bro, he's going through, bro. He's wrong.
Hey, man,
he's
I
super
think he
wrong,
lied.
bro. He's
Wait,
so wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
somebody
He's
lied.
wrong. R. Kelly is so wrong.
But R. Kelly did something that's so wrong. You know why? Because he got. I'm gonna say allegedly. Allegedly, he got Aaliyah pregnant. She was like what, 14, 15? And I heard
you gonna put that in the shirt stick.
And I heard allegedly that he's that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Busta talking all that junk.
Busta mom don't want no smoke.
The business. See, no.
Y'all can take this whole live now. It's about R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, and I'm like, what the hell is
I don't know. I don't know how I got here. I was literally talking about.
Way over here. I heard Cameron battling somebody. I'm like,
man, Sterling about to destroy, about to shoot somebody in the chest. Over
R. Kelly. R. Kelly is
I was about to destroy. I was like, no.
It's sad.
No, he about to slip some Molly in somebody's cup.
It's sad. It's sad what happened.
Let me ask you this.
It's sad what he did.
Now you got to. They sleeping on.
Anybody that 50 Cent would battle. Would be a perfect opponent against 50 Cent in the verses. I think so.
What was the opponent?
Fat Joe versus 50 Cent in the verses. I think they should make that happen.
Like 50 Cent gonna kill him.
Can we stop with these verses? This shit is corny.
Verses is corny,
like,
bro.
I'm so sick of these verses.
I'm telling you, I think
Fat Joe versus 50 Cent. Are you kidding me?
That's what I said. I don't want to hear Fat Joe.
It's not even a good comparison.
Is lean back and make it rain.
No, he doesn't. No. Fat Joe goes back.
I won't tell. Okay, I won't tell.
Yo, see, now they're crazy. They talking about Cino versus.
I don't even know the songs, but I do know he goes back.
That anybody play, or if that was ever hot, any Fat Joe song with just Fat Joe.
Well,
you can't
say,
lean back and Remy Ma
with just Fat Joe.
Yeah, because it just has
So you can't say lean back. Remy Ma was on the song.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Don't go with lean back. He go Remy Ma on there.
Yo, I don't know why it's funny, man. Let's not pick on Fat Joe, bro. Come on, man.
So do you think the game should go against 50 in the verses?
Fat Joe put on fun, bro.
Would be a better comparison than Fat Joe.
How?
But Fat Joe he needs his credit for pun.
The game got hits. He was the only one that could ride with it.
But most of game hit 50 wrote.
Drake could go against 50.
Drake could go against 50. That's not even a good.
That's hilarious.
Drake
could go against. Yeah, Drake could go against 50. He got the
Christian, I was drinking water earlier. What was you drinking?
That's it. Drake and Ye.
Cino, speaking of that,
Easy and Ye.
Nah, that's not fair, yo.
Speaking of that, you heard Drake. Drake
different kind of 50 Cent versus Drake ain't fair either.
Again, he said I should have got me some Yeezys, and then I went to talk to Yeezy to write some Jesus, but he wasn't hearing my sins. Oh my!
Which one on the What's Next song?
No, the next song with Lil Baby when he was talking about Kanye. I should go get me some Yeezys, but and listen to Jesus, but he wasn't hearing my sins.
That's trash. That was.
I'm like, Kanye ain't even doing that no more. He was like, I went to go confess my sins to Jesus.
Hey, don't be surprised if Kanye go back to the college dropout era since he's divorcing.
Man, he's not. Kanye ain't even doing that.
I feel like he's gonna go back to that 808 and heartbreak.
No, Kanye not going no music no more. He don't care about music like that. Kanye doing the shoes.
King Knockout, I say Ice Cube versus KRS-One.
I'm looking at Drake like, why are you even bringing up? Like, why do you keep
look,
dissing Kanye?
we can't say these
I'm
type
like,
of
that was
verses
3 years ago.
Versus is a popularity contest, man. So of course the popular one's gonna win. KRS is gonna lose. The KRS is better. No, well,
like, I don't know why Drake keeps dissing Kanye at this point. Like, Kanye ain't do. He don't.
KRS doesn't have any. KRS don't have no hits though. KRS has all street songs. Like
I feel like Drake. I feel like that whole Scary Hours. It was some sub. It was some. The only song that I like is What's Next. The rest of them songs, nah.
KRS is just street knowledge.
That Lemon Pepper freestyle, that was terrible.
Yeah, I want to know what sparked the beef between them two dudes.
Who?
Drake and Kanye.
Cause bro, Drake be on some.
No, Kanye was hating as usual. We already know what time it is, but I'm just saying. I didn't like. Did you like the Scary Hours? The songs? I only like one song.
I really gave it a 1.
Was good.
I really gave it a 1. I heard what's next before. Like I've heard that a week ago.
Yeah, I did too. I got
Scary album, man. He just be man. Y'all
I
think
the Scary album had God's Plan and Diplomatic Immunity,
bro?
No, this part 2. This part 2 that he got out now. It just came out a few hours ago.
Hey, Cino, tell me how in the interview Raz B was like, I want to fight Marcus Houston.
You said what?
It was an interview, and I seen and Raz B was like, I want to fight Marcus Houston.
Man, that's sad, man.
I was like,
I saw the video, because I think Marcus, he was mad over the Omarion interview.
I don't know what just happened.
Omarion has spoke something.
I can't even hear nobody.
And spoke something, and then Raspberry.
We can hear you, bro.
I said, wow, I feel bad for Raspberry though.
Yeah, that shit is sad. I mean, bro, it's sad.
Raspberry in that situation when you want to fight
Marcus.
Because you want them to win. You want them to win and be friends, man. That's sad.
What was you about to say, Cino?
Raspberry is messed up. I'm like, whatever happened, it mentally messed his head up.
Yeah.
Like something really got
Orlando Brown, all of them just mixed up.
Yeah.
I think it's Chris. It's Chris's fault.
No, it's nobody's fault. Everybody needs to be forgiven. They need to start loving each other again, man. That's sad, man.
True.
I don't think you can. I don't think you
think
can.
Chris Stokes need to be loving on Raspberry anymore?
No. I'm talking about like the bros.
This definitely getting flagged.
No. I'm talking about like the bros, man.
We have went from R. Kelly to
it's
Chris
just sad,
Stokes.
bro. Like
we have gone from feeling bad for rapists.
Right.
No.
We
not.
And it went to this. I'm like,
bro. We not feeling bad for no rapists, bro. R. Kelly is wrong.